Hey, what's up, guys? Gonna give everyone a chance to come in here. Oh, Jimmy was first. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Greg? How you guys doing today? Hey, what's up, Glitterbug? Oh, you changed your name. What's up, Glitterbug? What's up, Extortion Watchers? It's Starhead. Hey, doing great, Greg. It's a little hot today, but that's okay. Uh, Spent the day talking to Mike and then finishing up this concept I have of Troll Inc., which I will tell you guys all about. Yes, a lot of people try to be first, which is really cool. Oh, it's your super secret screen name. Okay, gotcha. Well, don't worry, your secret is safe with us here. Hey, what's up, Chief Tuttle? Welcome. Let's see. I'll go ahead and put the invite link here if anybody would like to join me. A little bit here. Chief Tuttle, you're more than welcome to. Of course, Mr. J. I'm sure you wouldn't mind coming on. Glitterbug, if you wouldn't mind coming on. Anybody, really, man. It's all to the good. Mr. J is a troll. I think we are trolls here, according to uh, people that don't like us. We're all trolls. What's up, DBDB? I'm not special. I never rode the short bus. Just because you didn't ride the short bus doesn't mean you're not special. Your parents could have missed it. It happens. There you go. I only troll under bridges. Well, you might want to troll here. What's up, Pat Seguin? Hey, Kimber. Hello, Miss J. How are you?
Hi, Kenny.
Oh, Chief
Doing
Tuttle.
okay.
Hey, Chief Tuttle. How are you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, sir? It's a great night to be alive, you know?
It really
Hey,
is.
Steve.
You guys should totally check Chief Tuttle out. He's new on the Watchdog community block, but he's doing some great stuff, and he's already apparently got some threats, which is more than can say. I've been doing this, Chief. I've been doing this for almost a year now, and I've yet to get one threat. So that means you're doing something right.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I put out the video of the First Amendment auditors, that's what really set it off. The First Amendment auditor video, and I got like three threats in one day. It was actually within like 6 hours. I got all three of them.
Oh wow, okay. Well, your husband is a troll, and he likes it, Mrs. J.
Yes, he does.
All right, so let me tell you guys a little bit about this idea I have. It's Troll Inc. Now, I've been seeing all these people that like to play, games with their subscribers. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And so at first I was toying around with an idea like of an auditor bingo, but I'm like, that's not really my style. It's not really what I want to do. I mean, I'm sure it could be fun, but then I thought of something else. I thought, well, wait a minute. I don't know how many of you now are any of you at all played any kind of D&D type games, Dungeons and Dragons, anything like that?
I did back in the I think it was the early '80s. Yeah, my friends and I were in that.
I did it when it first started. Okay, so I'm old.
Hey, I play D&D too, so it's all good. So anyway, that's my idea. It's an auditing version of Dungeons and Dragons. Instead of you fighting dragons, you're coming up against auditors. You'll have to deal with the likes of AAA and the live flies that fly from his mouth, or the titty rockets that he shoots. I mean, I'm coming with all this cool stuff and weapons for the auditors as they're doing it. So I was thinking if I can, and Anselmo, I haven't come up with any weapons for him yet, but yeah. So I'll come up with a few auditors, and it's all going to be helmed. Like you're getting your missions directly from the master report. They're going to be the ones that are sending you guys out there doing your thing, and there's a set of characters you could choose from. I just want to make this little stream here to find out if there'll be anybody that'll be interested in like playing, because I could have 6 people on the stream, so I could have 5 people to play. Was there people that would like to do this? What about you, Mr. J? Would you be interested?
Well, I would.
All right. What about you, Tuttle?
Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so too. Right? Titty rockets, exactly. And the lie flies that spew from his mouth, because we all know the only thing that comes from his mouth are lies. All right, so that's 2 people. Anybody? What about you guys in the comment section? Would anybody be willing to play Troll Inc., a D&D version of the Auditors? Let me know. I want to do it. I have it pretty much set up. Now I just need players.
Hi, Nicole. Hi, Jimmy.
Yes, I know a lot of people did make fun of people who played D&D, but hey, if you played, it was fun.
Yeah, the funny thing is that was like the first game that had like multiple endings and multiple scenarios. It was actually like a really more modern version of chess.
Yeah, it was really cool. What's up, Taco Josh? No, it's not Auditor. No, not Auditor Bingo. It's going to be an auditing version of D&D. I could be Josh and the Titty Rockets. That's so great. I knew that was going to be a good one. I thought Live Flies would be good to come out of his mouth. I couldn't think of a better name, but I figured Live Flies. Don't get bit by the Live Flies. I thought it was pretty good. I know it's not quite as good as the Titty Rockets. I get it. So anyway, yes, people do still play it. So anybody else would like to come on? What's up, JoJo? Yes, people do still play.
Low
Yeah.
5.
So I
You know
figured
what blowflies are, don't you?
What are blowflies?
Do you know what they are?
I've heard of them. Oh, don't they like lay eggs and like on the body, right, or something like that?
Yeah, they're the ones that come around dead bodies or dead things.
Oh yeah. Flies suck anyway. So I figured that'd be a great way to, identify them with Josh. I thought. Now, give me. What do you guys think? Give me some names for Anselmo's weapons. What could we use for weapons for Anselmo, guys? What about you, Mr. J? Some sort of power or weapon that Anselmo could have.
Heat seeking. Stop following me.
All right, Taco. What's up, Taco?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing all right.
I think if I were to choose a weapon that Anselmo would use, it would be like a wound up rubber band with a spitball in it.
Here we go. Rat powers. Okay, so maybe he could have like the. Oh, you know what? Maybe we could give him a power called the Running Man, and he starts doing the Running Man, but he like grows to like gargantuan size and starts Running Man, and you have to dodge his feet or something like that. I don't know. That's pretty silly, I know, but
you could have him throw his hat like Odd Job.
Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Red hot toothpick.
James Bond, man.
Yeah, that would be great. Oh, yeah, there we go. He could throw a giant No, you know he could a giant Tickle Me Elmo doll to fight for him. That would be freaking fantastic.
He could throw Will to fight for him with the whisk.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh, Will could shoot whisk.
That would be great. That would be.
I'll tell you what,
great.
that it's so funny because he keeps getting arrested like everywhere he goes.
Yeah. That would be great. All right, so we got a couple of him. What about I was gonna have of course Patty. What powers could Patty have?
He can use his magical handcuffs to handcuff somebody he can't handcuff.
What powers can Patty have?
Flee.
Yeah, flee, just run away. Oh, or you know, you go, oh my god, I need a PayPal power up.
Yeah, send me $20 or your most generous donation.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an option where you could just pay him instead of actually fighting him.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be bad. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, that would be freaking great. Unlimited PayPal card. There we go. That would be fantastic.
Mr. J is
Oh.
trying to think of something that has to do with not having any balls.
Oh, okay. Well, the flea thing would be good. You can run away. Of course,
He could
summoning
have
a
like a
big giant emo doll.
No,
That's
no,
pretty.
wait a second. Don't we have to have some sort of secret power to defend ourselves against each one of these?
Oh, each character class has its own set of powers and stuff they could do.
Oh, okay.
he could have some type of like whining of confusion.
Oh my god, that is so great. Why do you? Wouldn't Anselmo have that better? Or Josh?
I don't know.
Because,
All
I
three of
think-
them have that.
Yeah. I think with Josh, you have to have something you have to warn against, like ward off bullshit. Because unless you have a high enough intelligence, you might be susceptible to start fighting on his side.
Well, I think
boy.
he probably needs one of those golden lariats that makes everybody tell the truth.
Yeah, there we go. Glenn's. I don't know if I'm gonna put Glenn in it, Jimmy. I might, but for sure, Patty. All right, cool. That sounds good. What about furry potato, guys? Give me some ideas for powers for furry potato.
Hand signs.
Oh no.
Oh, there
That's
we
the
go.
guy. That's the guy who got shot in the leg, right?
Yes. Is that BS shield for Patty Glitterbug? Yes, so e-begging for Patty. Obviously, gonna have something to do with that because that's just like MO.
A potato cannon.
Oh, there we. Oh my god, but cannon. Or maybe she opens up, or furry will open up the furry's coat, right? And a bunch of freaking hamsters come out and attack you. Something like
I think
that.
you could have Furry be kind of armored with the whole helmet and body armor that Furry always wears.
Oh,
There
he
we go.
shoots
Makes your
tater
ears
tots.
bleed. Yeah, a tater tot cannon or potato way. That would be shoot gestures. No, he's gonna shoot lightning out of his boobies, right? That's what he's gonna do, and it's gonna be glorious. It's going to be, and then he'll do like I don't know if you guys ever played Street Fighter. You know how Blanca does that roll?
Yeah.
Josh is gonna do that roll. It's gonna attack you. Telling you,
Oh,
I've been
boy.
coming up with. Yeah, I've just been like trying to figure this game out because I want to do it next week. So I've been trying to make it come all together. I've already got the 5 classes. You guys want to hear the classes?
Sure.
All right, so some of the classes we are going to have, you could either be a police officer, a news reporter, a private investigator, you could be an auditor yourself, or you could be an anti-auditor, kind of like what we do. So those are the 5 classes.
Police.
Yep, there you go. Chief Tuttle will be the police.
Anti-auditor.
Yeah, there we go. Anti-auditor. All right, cool. So when we get started, you guys will pick your class, and then you guys will have to come up with a background for your character. Doesn't have to be doesn't have to be detailed, but just come up with a background. Why Master Report decided to come to you to form Trolls Inc.
You should almost like have them decide ahead of time so that they don't have to like they'll shorten the like episode a little bit.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna have an idea to no, it's not gonna. We're not starting now. I'm just saying when we do start it, the people get started, and they'll be able to do that and start. And then the next week we'll just get started because I'm probably doing this like once a week.
Okay. I was thinking I was actually gonna email email you and say that instead of doing like leveling up, you could do like level up like classes, like have like the policemen go up, become like military, and then become like Space Force.
Yeah, that would be pretty great.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be great. All right, so what about Master? Are you talking about Twitter Bug? We could have Chauncey in there, I guess. That wouldn't be so bad, I guess. Rabid squirrel. There we go. Oh, look, there's a rabid squirrel right there. That does look like it's a mean ass squirrel in your picture, Carol's musings. What's up, Denise?
You could always weaken them and then do like a 3-man boss.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Is I was gonna have it was gonna be Anselmo, but he's gonna be there as Will, and even Bucket Boy. But the thing is, you could get Bucket Boy to turn sides and help you guys instead.
Nice.
So I figured that would be interesting. So yeah, so I've had some ideas for this, and it's working through it. But yeah, so I know I talked to you before. You said you'd be interested in playing.
Yeah.
Right? So Mrs. J will play. Chief Tuttle said he'll play. Anyone else in the comment section be willing to play? We could have CFW in Carl's Musings. I haven't quite got the boss list there yet, and I'm still coming. I don't come up with who is going to be the main bad boss. I haven't figured that out yet. Still trying to work.
I think you should keep that as a surprise.
I think so too. Oh, I am, but I'm still trying to figure that out. Who is it going to be? I don't know. We'll see. Firewagon said he'll play. Great. So when we come up with it, that's 4 people. So we can actually do one more. But 4 will be fine. We can do it 4. So Glitterbug said yes. Oh, Master. I don't know if we'll get him in or not. We'll try. I'll figure it out. Is there anybody else you guys would like to see in it? So does you guys want CFW in it? Give me a 1 if you want CFW in the Troll Inc. What do you guys? Would you guys like to see CFW in it?
She might be good with like a car, some type of like car, like type of like a car match or something.
Yeah.
Run you over with her car.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Jimmy, you can join up with her.
We're Troll Inc. It's going to be a D&D style game, but instead of dragons and warlocks and trolls, you guys are dealing with auditors. Oh, Cartoons would like to play too. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's just going to be Trolls Inc. It's going to be like a D&D style game, but we are having auditors replace all the enemies, and you guys are going to be working with a master report. And I'm almost thinking about maybe you guys could be endorsed. Player can be endorsed by a different watchdog channel, and each watchdog channel would grant you a special power. What do you guys think of that?
Interesting.
Yeah, you guys could call upon them. You could call upon them like once a day to use their special power. Once a day.
So kind of like the legacy power or whatever they called it.
Yes, exactly.
Bucket Boy could have a magic bong.
Magic bong, there we go. Just walk around running into walls. Okay, so I guess some people want CFW in, not too many. All right, what about News Now Houston? Would you guys like to see News Now Houston in it? Yeah, 2 if you want News Now Houston in it. Right, doesn't it? Sounds freaking awesome.
Emo.
He's
not
really
an auditor.
Yeah, it's not really an auditor. Maybe he could like.
Furry isn't really either.
Yeah, that's true.
But he at least films.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The emo does every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, Stuck in there. What's up, Stuck? How are you?
Hey, kids.
No, it could change.
Hello, Stuck.
Hey, Mrs. J. What's going on? What game is this that you want to play?
It's called Troll Inc., and it's going to be a D&D inspired game, but instead of your normal D&D enemies, you guys are going to be dealing with auditors.
Okay.
So
All
that's
right.
the idea. And haven't set up yet, but when I'll have another live, and we'll get you guys set up with whatever character you guys want to be, whoever decides to play, and you guys will figure out which watchdog is going to be sponsoring you guys getting into this. Well, yeah, it'll be whoever you guys pick as watchdog. That's the watchdog who recommended you to the Master Report for the Troll Inc. army.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. I'm game. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What the hell?
Right on. All right, cool. So we have enough players.
I got a quick question. You didn't harm any of those plants earlier, did you?
I did not.
Okay.
I was going to, but Mike slapped me. He said no more, and I was like, okay, fine. I'm sorry.
Okay, good. Because plant lives matter. So.
Plant lives do matter.
Yeah, Chief, you should have seen this clip. It was interesting anyway.
Taze wants to know, Chief Tuttle, did I talk to you about the cop and ex-cop panel I had planned?
Yeah, you mentioned it. You sent me a message, and I'm on board. I mean, whenever you just give me a couple days heads up so I can make some free time, and I'm in.
Great.
Oh, you need to get a hold of Chuck too.
Hold of Officer Oak too. I want to get Officer Oak in on it. I think he'd be a great addition. So far, we've got Chief Tuttle. There's someone else. Someone emailed me and said they do it. So I have two people for sure that got back to me want to do it. I could probably get. I'm sure Officer Oak would be in. Now, who you said? Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck was yes, both in the UK and in New Zealand.
Chuck chases facts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to. I'll hit him up. See if
Mr. J has a suggestion.
Okay, what's he got?
Why don't you see if we can get angry cops?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, angry cops. Yeah. Drill Sergeant High.
Or Mike the cop.
Yes. I'm definitely gonna try and see if I can get Mike the cop. I definitely want to.
Angry Cops is from my hometown here.
He
still lives here.
I will get Chief Damon Jones because I think it will be a good way. It'll be a good mix. He could say, "Well, hold on, guys. I don't, sort of thing." I think it would be good to get both sides. I would like to get that, but
hang on a second, guys. I
don't know if you do.
I'll be right back. Second.
Oh, donut operator too, right? Yeah, I could try and get donut. I could be with this cop. Okay, try and get. I'm sure I could get. I could be. Mike the cop, aka Officer Biden. Yeah, I'd love to get. There's a lot of people I'd like to get. But yeah, I definitely want El Sancho. Maybe I'll get. I don't know if El Sancho was a cop.
I don't think.
Or is he
I
here?
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he was.
I don't think he was a cop. If he was, he was.
I know he was in radio.
Different.
He was in the radio. He was telling me he was in radio before, so I don't know about cop. But yeah, so that's my idea for trolling, and we'll get that started. And was Dean an ex-cop?
I'm sorry, say again?
Generation Nation was a cop?
No.
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
I think people would have. Oh, I mean, maybe these are just people they want to see me collab with. Yeah, I'd love to collab with DN or VF. That would be awesome. Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, Vilified might want to be in on this too.
Maybe have to hit him up then.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, Vilified. He's got a really good channel.
Yeah, he does.
Vilified was not a cop.
No, but he's
no, he wasn't.
He'd love playing this game though.
Well, why don't you talk to him? Say, hey, Kenny Klein's got a TV's got a game, and let him know he's more than willing to come and play if you'd like to.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try Officer Oak, Jimmy. Yes, Harry Balls. That's who I wanted to talk to as well. Harry Balls was a cop, and he's actually came on the channel before. And I'd like to get him to be on there as well. He's got a lot of good stuff. He's got a lot of good
Nice.
comments. So a lot of few people want to do, and then of course we also have part 2. So what do you guys think of the Officer versus TriMet video? Did you guys watch that at all?
Which one?
That I did, the Auditor versus TriMet.
Yes, I thought that was pretty good. I liked it. I like
Yeah.
all the videos pretty much. I mean, but that's just me.
So did you guys go and watch the other videos, or are you guys waiting to see what happens?
No, I haven't had a chance.
What do you think is going to happen? Just what do you think is going to happen towards the end of that video? How do you think it all ends for this guy?
I don't know. I don't want to guess. I'd rather be surprised.
Okay. Oh no, I'm not going to tell you. I just wanted to see if anyone had any guesses or anything. Bob the Silent Sky or Shortest Cat could be fun to have play. Yeah. Oh yeah, they would. Oh, I'd love to get Kate to play. I think Kate would be perfect. Or what I'd like to do is, I think it would be funny if Kate will be game. Whenever there's a part for Kate, like if I could have like tape answer, her say it so I can play it, I think that would make it more interesting. Don't you? Instead of me playing Kate, have Kate actually say it. That would be interesting. Yeah, Kenny. Furry would never get on a panel with me because I don't think I'm big enough for Furry. And will we really be able to trust anything Furry says if Furry came on a panel? I mean, Blue Bacon. Yeah, I'd like to get Blue Bacon too. Probably why I think the cops kick him off the bus. Well, remember, he wasn't on the bus towards the end of the video. Somebody else is here. Who is it? Carl's Musings.
Hi, Comfort Doll. Hi, Taze.
It says your device is not connected, Carl's Musings. I'll let you on as soon as your device is connected, sir. Evan would play. That would be great. Bet you Will would play. Will seems like he's kind of a nerdy guy that would play a D&D game.
It would be full of conspiracy theories about it.
Oh, we'd have to. We'd have to throw in some. He'd be like a conspiracy guy. And you guys would leave him. You guys would leave him in a bar or something and say, "Guys, we gotta ditch this guy." We can't do it, guys. Can't do it. Carl,
have you ever heard of Comfortable Nerd?
Comfortable Nerd? No.
You've never heard? Oh, you need to watch some of his videos. He seems like the kind of guy that would get into this too. He hasn't been on much lately. He comes and goes, but he's good. He's funny as hell.
Cool, I'll have to check it out.
Comfortable Nerd.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I like watching this on the channel, so I'll definitely give it a shot. Oh, I'm sure you get all kinds of stuff, but Taze, but I don't know. I don't know. I could try to get Furry, but
another one is Goober.
Oh yeah.
Perfect for
Goober opinions.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I can always go back and look it on the stream and watch it. So
okay.
That's the beauty of having it on the channel. I can just go back and watch.
Good point. Point taken.
Goober opinion in with Chuck and Virgo a lot.
No,
so what type of system are we using with this D&D?
Well, I'm gonna get a dice app to roll the dice, since I don't actually have any dice. And what else was here? Still says your device isn't connected. Carl's. Noli, okay, so Troll Inc. it's gonna be a D&D inspired game, but instead of dragons and all that, it's gonna be auditors you guys are dealing with.
Right.
And you guys are sent down by Master Report. They're getting this group together. They're naming Trolls Inc. You guys are going out because somebody went out and is organizing all the frauditors, and they're planning to take over the world, right? And
hey, if anybody rolls double 12, do we get to shoot them in the head right away?
Yeah. So yeah, that's what the game is, Noli. It's just a D&D inspired. I figured I want to do a game with everybody, and I couldn't figure out how to do auditor bingo. So I said, well, I like D&D, so I'm gonna set up a D&D inspired game. So that's the deal. That's what it's all about. Hey, extra good citizen, why not you play? Come on, extra good citizen, you can play a D&D inspired game. Have fun with us. You might. You never know.
You gotta be careful how many people you have because eventually it gets bogged down. I've seen that in RPGs too, where you have too many people and.
Well, we're only gonna have 5. I can, as of right now, I can only have 6 people on the stream. So 5, then 5 players, including me. So.
And then you can sub people out too.
Yeah, we can sub people out, and it's like we'll do. It's like if someone doesn't get to play this time around, it's not like we couldn't come up with another campaign. Or this is something that can just keep going and going and going. Just keep coming up with different ideas, and yeah, I think this could be a lot of fun. As long
I
as
just wasn't sure if you were
it.
using like a D6 system or a D20 or something like that.
Oh, D20.
Sorry, it's the board game geek out on me.
No, it's all good. These are good questions. These are questions I didn't think of that I'm glad someone else is bringing up. But yeah, D20 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, extra good. Yeah. So I don't know if you heard extra good. It's a Dean. You just heard me talk to Noli D about it. All right. So anyway, Noli, if you'd like to come up, or extra good if you'd like to come up, don't matter. Whoever, wherever. I got one more person on panel. So.
It's brilliant.
So yeah, so far everyone's getting here. We're joined here by Mrs. J, stuck in the YouTube matrix, Taco Josh, and of course the newest member in the auditing front. No, I'm sorry, you're not in the auditing community, in the watchdog community, Chief Tuttle, the country cop. Please make sure you guys go check out his videos, hit a subscribe, and leave him some feedback. Let him know what you guys think of what he's doing out there. So, Chief Tuttle, since we have you here, what do you plan on doing with your channel, like in the near future? Like, what can we expect from Chief Tuttle, the country cop?
Well, I have a lot of relationships with officers that are still on duty around the country, just because I was in the business so long that I still have a lot of resources that I can pull from where I can kind of gauge the situation these days with law enforcement officers, because because of recent videos that we've all seen, being anti-police and the people who are behind the defund the police movement, now in those areas, those urban areas where they want to defund the police, now they have these big burly federal guys doing the job, and they're like, oh no, you can't do that. Federal guys, that they're just being too tough. And then it's like, what do you mean? Now you want the police back? It's like it just doesn't make any sense. And then when the federal officers moved in, the people who were the most outspoken for defunding the police department started calling the police department in mass numbers, saying, oh, these federal guys are beating us up, we need help.
Yeah, right. So you're going to be hoping to get some other law enforcement related people and have some conversations on your show? So some of the things you want to do?
Yeah, I'm hoping to do that. It's I'm just getting started. I'm getting used to my equipment, but I want to put out some videos about sovereign citizens. I want to put out some videos about First Amendment auditors. But like when I made some videos about the First Amendment auditors, and I made like 3 videos, and I got thrown in YouTube jail.
Oh wow. Okay.
What is the name of your channel?
I'm sorry, what?
What is the name of your channel?
Oh, Chief Tuttle, the country cop.
Okay. Just checking.
Got to go subscribe to that, don't we?
Yeah, it's a great channel. He's new. I think he's got under, how many subscribers do you have now?
I think the last number was like 26. So I'm just a small fish. I'm working on it. I hope to improve my channel, and improve the videos, and I'm going to try to include. Actually, I'm going to try to include a lot of different content, like maybe law enforcement officers and maybe detective work and maybe some forensics. And I really want to keep it going with a pro. I have a very pro law enforcement channel because I was, in law enforcement for so long. But there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of content out there that I wanted to put out. But like I said, I made a couple of videos that were taken down like right away. So I'm gonna have to perfect my strategy so my videos stay up.
Okay, cool. Right on. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I definitely think that anybody that goes out, especially law enforcement or anybody's former in law enforcement, I mean, you could take a look at some of the things these auditors are doing and really give a voice to the officers that are dealing with some of these people and what they're doing. And you can give it from, if I were a cop and I saw this is what I would do, sort of thing. And I think people really like that, as opposed to just coming from someone like me who doesn't have a day of law enforcement training at all. I think it comes off better from somebody that does have that kind of training. So I applaud you for going on and deciding to do it. I think it's going to be wonderful, and I like all the content you've got so far. I'm definitely going to be recommending your channel for as long as you're out there.
Hey, I really appreciate that. I do, because I'm trying to put out there how hard it is to actually do the job. I mean, we had a saying in the old days. I graduated the police academy in 1993. We had a saying in the old days: everybody loves a fireman, everybody hates a cop.
Yeah,
and that's just like everybody loves the fire department showing up. Oh, they're here to save you. They're going to put out your house. And when the cops get there, they're like, oh, hell, who called these guys? So it's a hard job. It's a thankless job.
Agreed.
I mean, I was in it for 18 years, and I'll tell you what, it's a hard job, because for 18 years I never got to spend Christmas with my family. I never got to spend Thanksgiving with my family. I never got to spend my birthday with my family. I was always on the road. And that's the thing. We were, that's just the way it is when you're a law enforcement officer. It's a commitment. You really have to make a commitment. And that's just, I took it so passionately and important that, I sacrificed all those times to protect, the local jurisdiction that I worked in.
Nice. So now, Chief Tuttle, is that just a moniker for YouTube, or were you actually the chief of police at one point in your career?
Yeah, I was chief of police of Edison, Ohio from, let me see here, it was 2000 to 2004.
Right. Oh, right on. Oh, yeah, Adam, I did see that. He posted something on his page that said, see, we got this cop fired. And the article clearly says he was on paid leave. So, yeah, absolutely. He doesn't know the difference. He just assumes people are going to go with what he says and not read the article. Muse, it still says device not detected. So, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with your device, but it's just not allowing you to come on, man. So sorry. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to some of your content, and I think everyone here should at least go and give you a subscribe, so you get to 1,000 subscribers fast, so you can start doing some live streams. Maybe go out and because I think we have a lot of people like what was it? Who's that guy? The Patriot Gary Snow. He was going out and he was giving like names of auditors out there. I think if you did it as a former police chief, they would look at that a little bit more closely, and be as more of a reliable source. If you were to go out and say, "Hey, look, Patrick Roth, you guys need to know about this guy. He's doing so and so and so and so," and I'm like, "Well, thanks, chief. Thanks for that. We'll make sure to do it." I think it would be taken a little bit more seriously. So maybe there's a thought. You can go travel towns and give information on auditors, or at least locally, So that way, when they ever come to your neck of the woods. By the way, do auditors come to your neck of the woods at all?
Not yet. We haven't had an encounter with them yet. But I'll tell you what, if I had my wishes, the one auditor that I'd like to run into is that Glenn Serio, because I'll tell you what, man, I would just love to deal with that guy, because he's just like, I think he's probably one of the most obnoxious auditors there is out there. When he made that video calling the African American officer the N-word like over and over and over and over. I mean, that was just absolutely, that was just so inappropriate. It's like, I mean, I couldn't even believe he actually did that.
Oh, wow. So Extra Good Citizen is saying, where you at, he will come audit.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's not even Serio. It's Abrams, it's Morales, PayPal Patrick. That's what I call him. But I mean, sooner or later, they're going to start passing laws that say if you harass police officers or government workers, you know, you're going to be charged with, at least I would think, a misdemeanor. But they've been getting arrested.
Some cities are actually doing that. They're actually passing to make it harder for people to record the police, because they're going out there doing it in such a negative way. You know, not all auditors are doing it in a negative way. Like I personally, like I've said many times, and I'm sure everyone who's here on panel would agree that cop watching is not an issue as long as they're a fly on the wall, they're not interfering, they're not inserting themselves in the situation. Cops are okay with people recording. I don't think. I really don't think it's just. And they like to comment and say, "You just don't like us recording you." No, it's not that. It's you inserting yourself in the investigation. You inserting yourself in the situation that is the issue.
Yeah, and the thing is, but the main reason that, I mean, the issue that I have is that after 9/11, anybody who goes into a government building with a camera and they're filming the superstructure of the actual building, how do we not know that they're not scoping that out to build a bomb to take that building down? So, like, since 9/11 happened, I think all government offices are access restricted.
Yeah, and I think it should be that way. I mean, it's not illegal, sure, but come on. They shouldn't have an issue with people coming up and questioning them. It shouldn't be like, I only have a camera. Why are you questioning me? Because you could be using that as a decoy, a ploy, so you're not, to make it look like you're doing something okay. What's up, Sean? Welcome.
Hey.
Well, what's going to happen, Kenny, is one of these times someone's going to imitate one of these auditors. They're going to be scoping out a federal building, and then they're eventually going to, it's basically, they're going to be filming and planning out an attack. And then when the attack happens, the FBI is going to have to go in front of Congress, and they're going to go, well, they're acting like these auditors, and there was nothing we could do. And Congress is going to be like, well, that's not good enough. And then there's going to be problems.
Yeah, they're going to want to know who's responsible for letting a breach of security go by like that.
Right, exactly.
So it says the government has memos on us all, and they know we don't want to cause harm. That's a weak argument. Well, that's not, just think about what if somebody comes in and they decide to, like Taco was saying, perpetrate to be an auditor. And how do we know that the auditors didn't do this? Some of you auditors didn't start it from the beginning. It was just a ploy. I mean, how many times do we know that terrorists that do something for years on years on years for one big payout? The people that planned 9/11, they went to school. That was a long orchestrated plan. So I mean, it's not unheard of for people to have a really long, drawn-out plan to do something. Now, I will give you this: the auditors that are out there are some that don't want to do anything, and most of them don't have any ill will upon government structures or anything like that. Granted, I will give you that. But as soon as one who's as dangerous as, let's say, Glenn Serio is, we just need someone that is, instead of being racist, We need an auditor that doesn't have that kind of has his scruples, that is anti-American, to do kind of some sort of Timothy McVeigh type thing, and all of a sudden you were in like a whole new ball game sort of thing, and I think there will be more laws to pass.
And I'm
That
not even
brings
saying.
me. Whoops. Go ahead, Tuttle.
I'm not even saying it has to be an auditor. Does it? I'm saying the person just has to give the appearance of an auditor to give that smokescreen or cover to be able to give, so that they can get the video that they need.
Well, yeah, the auditor, just someone that is well, look, it's my First Amendment right to film. Period. I'm not trying to do it on YouTube. It's just you're right. They can just use it as cover. It doesn't even have to be an auditor, but that simple action, if it did happen, would affect the auditing community, because they would say, well, wait a minute, this guy was filming. Now we don't know if this guy is filming is going to try and do the same thing. So I get what you're saying on that topic.
Oh, it's always Poster 7.
Well, and the same argument that was used to create hate speech, which was, modifying the First Amendment, there's got to be a modification in the First Amendment for this filming.
Well, Poster 7 in the post office, if you actually go up to Poster 7 and actually read the regulations, it says you can film in that area if you have a legitimate reason to be there. Second, you have permission or a permit. And third, you don't record anybody's personal identifiable information.
And
Yeah,
fourth, if you don't ask them to call you daddy or master.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of auditors don't read that Poster 7 all the way
They can't
through.
read.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but they don't read it all the way through. They pick and choose what they want. Just like when it comes to news stories, like a good example would be Anselmo, where Josh, who talks about, oh, this is what happened. I'm this cop said this to me, sort of thing. It's like, well, yes, he said that to you, but it's not quite how they say it. They like to slant it one way toward a story. Inventive editing. There we go. That's a good term. Inventive editing. That's what they like to do.
And to me, that's one of the greatest arguments against phones in the courtroom is they're going to edit it the way they want people to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're going to photograph the witnesses or the jurors.
It's called cherry picking what they want to suit their needs and make them look better. No.
Exactly.
And being too stupid to understand what's being said. So
they are, for everyone who here with the usual suspects, Miss J, Taco Josh, stuck in the YouTube Matrix, Sean, and we've been joined by a special guest today, Chief Tuttle, Country Cop. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to him. He's new to the Watchdog community. He's already got some hate from the auditors just from one video. One video. And he's doing more than I get. I don't get any hate from the auditors, man. They don't hate me. I don't know why. They just don't. I get banned.
Chief, you have a channel now?
Yeah, I just started it out. It's only like about 3 weeks old. I've made a few videos. I'm trying to put out more content, but yeah, I have a few videos out there.
Hey, I've been lucky. I've gotten some guys early. I think I was one of the first 20 on Vilified Freedom. It was like one of the first 50 on Chuck.
Nice.
It shows I have anything else to do.
Hayes was May Chong was one of my first few. I had a few people are still with me there. Some of my first.
I think I came in early on you. Yeah.
Did you? Well, you were quiet.
Well, I didn't know you could do this.
Okay. I'm new to StreamYard. I think I've been doing it for a few months now. I had to get a new laptop for sure to keep doing it. Yes, creative editing.
Very creative.
Hey, Chief, you're up to 35 subscribers now. Congrats.
Right
It'll be 36 when I get off here. Yeah.
Let's see if we can get. We got 26 people here. Let's see if we can get everyone to go subscribe to him. We can leave this stream with him going to 50.
I just subscribed, so That beats my 11 that I have.
I'll
So.
subscribe if my phone lets me.
Can we subscribe for all the auditors?
Yes, let's. Extra Good Citizen, you should go and subscribe to him too. Come on,
Those
Extra
pick up
Good.
stock accounts and put their names in.
Hey guys, I really appreciate it, man. I really, Kenny. I mean, you've helped my channel so much. I really owe you, man.
Hey, no, you don't owe me anything, man. Like it's just part of the thing. Master Report helped me. Joe Kaiser helped me. I mean, just a lot of people helped me. I'm just spreading it back out, paying it forward, and that's what it's all about in this community.
Chief, if I understand correctly, you're going to be doing what I would call the reverse Patreon. You'll be donating to your subscribers, not just subscribers donating to you.
Sounds cool.
You like that?
Love it.
Absolutely.
All right, so Chief, Extra Good Citizen has a thing. He says he'll give you a sub for. So if you sub to Extra Good Citizen, we'll sub to you.
What was that?
Extra Good Citizen, he will sub for. If you sub to Extra Good Citizen and show him proof, he will sub to you.
Cool.
Yep,
So just letting you know.
Yeah, I
Mr.
got
J just subbed you.
Yeah,
That's
I got
a Glitter Bug subbed you too. So cool. We're up there. I'm glad to see. Man, I just want to see everyone grow. I love to see how Sancho's channel is just growing, man. 600 subs in like 2 months. That's awesome. That's good to see. It's just good to see that this community is growing, and hopefully, we can all get to 10,000 subs. I think that would be.
Yeah, if you get to 10,000, you get a merch shelf, right?
Oh,
what's Virgo
well,
up to? Like
you can do merch.
26.7?
Yeah. How much?
I think Virgo's like 26.7 thousand.
Yeah, nice. Right on.
I know.
I'm almost.
Yeah, 10,000 you get a merch shelf.
I'm almost at 1,500.
Hey, if I make it to 100, I'll be beside myself.
You never know.
Yeah. Well,
I
would have been happy with just 100. 3. Oh, well, you know what? You're gonna have 4. I'm gonna go ahead and sub to you. Roughly. Hey, let's make it a round 5. So who else is gonna sub? My Taze. Sub to Taco. We'll both do it, Taze. And then we'll pressure doing it as well. Where is May? May's not here. Yeah, actually, you're at you're over 2,500, right? I think. Last time I looked, I thought you were over 2,500.
That is not bad.
I had an idea for a show. I want to do this as a monthly show. What do you guys think? I don't know how interested you guys are in analytics or numbers, but I wanted how each auditor, each watchdog will do a list of watchdog channels and a list of auditors to see how they did views per month. We have a group of them and see who did better, the watchdog community or the auditing community for views for a month. What do you guys think?
That's actually pretty good.
I think it would be interesting to look at some of the numbers.
Yeah.
That would be like an internet version of the Family Feud.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh, what's up,
Survey
man?
says you're an idiot.
What's up, AG Carp? Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you. Yeah, so I'm sorry. My bad. I'm so sorry. You're at 7,380. My bad. Yeah,
Hey, we can also tell who's been buying subs or having them gifted to them.
Yeah.
Well, we know Odd in the America bought subs. We know that. Hard to say if Josh did or not. I don't know.
No, Josh did not.
I was accused of buying subs too.
Josh was accused of it, and Masshole said something and made him prove it, and he did prove that he did not buy subs.
Oh, good. Well, good. I was accused. I was buying subs.
Anybody know if Josh is still in jail?
No, Josh. He's last time I looked, he was actually doing a live stream. He's actually working with our boy Omaha Cop Block. So that's going to be fun to see.
Who just got arrested?
Yeah, and of course, and naturally, he got arrested. Who do you think was real quick to ask for donations? Take a guess.
Josh.
Hey, pal,
Yeah,
Patty.
Yeah, so
Well,
it was
Patty
Josh.
could run
He asked
faster
for
than
donations.
too.
And come to find out, Floyd bailed him out. So that's another little bit of money that came for bailing someone out that never went bailing someone out. What is that, like 3 or 4 occasions that's happened so far with Josh?
Yeah, because
Yep.
he ran away at the Straight Pride Parade as fast as he could.
Yeah.
He left Glen in Florida. Unfortunately, not in the swamp.
Lately, he seems to be frequenting the southern states like Tennessee, Kentucky, and down in there.
Hell, I gotta run. Battery's dying. I'll talk to y'all soon.
All right,
Yeah.
Mrs. J.
Okay, we'll talk.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, later, extra good citizen. Yeah, so he's been spending a lot of time with Chuck Bronson and Lafayette. I think he's hanging out with some. My guess is the reason he's there a lot is because he found someone else to mooch off of instead of his parents. Which is probably
I think he just doesn't want to go. I think he's afraid to go back to Boston. I think he's afraid his parole might get revoked.
Oh God.
Well, here's
I'll
the
tell
thing:
you what,
if he's
one of the
going around the
funniest
country
videos-
flaunting this, why don't you just arrest him?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. One of the funniest videos I ever saw was when Josh and Joe Hart and Tow Truck Girl went into the Worcester, Massachusetts police office.
Yes.
And they were like, they were doing their little First Amendment thing, and this cop came in there and just ejected them out of there like a fighter pilot punching out of a burning plane.
Yeah, it was great. And you see, and it looked like, and to me, if you watch the video, they're getting on Joe, right? But it looked like Josh was provoking another cop to try and drag him out too. Because that's what Josh does. He is like obsessed with a video going viral. Every time someone gets arrested on his channel, he's like, please make sure you guys like this. I want this to go viral. Every freaking video. He is obsessed with going viral. Obsessed.
Yeah,
it never happened.
All these auditors, frauditors, whatever you want to call them these days, viral goes in the wrong direction and against their theater.
Yep. Oh, and knowing Josh is in Josh's tendency to be a little bit inventive with his words and the truth, it would definitely go against him because we all know video guys. Yes, you're right. You pretending to be a cop is all on video, and you're fucked.
Pretty much. Well, what's this thing with Patty carrying around handcuffs? Yeah, that's not going
I
to go
was
well.
just gonna say that. PayPal's packed in his handcuffs.
I think he was like in Oklahoma, and he was showing the cop his handcuffs, and the cop was
I don't know
like,
those,
try
but,
that, son. You try it.
Yeah, he did. He's like, yeah, you put them handcuffs on me, I'm gonna take care of you.
Sure you are, son.
I don't understand his motivation. It's like that's
Money.
so provocative,
Money.
I mean,
Money.
yeah,
Exactly.
I guess you're right.
Because his audience
He's trying to get
is a bunch of dumpster fires.
Yeah. Oh, and so I was watching part of Josh's live stream before I started. One thing that bothered me that he said was, I think it was, he's using some foul language, right? And so Josh says, "Hey, be careful. This is a kid-friendly show." Josh's friendly show. Really?
Yeah.
Name one video of Josh's that's kid-friendly. Can you? Off the top of your head. Name one video that's kid-friendly for Josh. What's up, Chase?
Well, I'll tell you what. I just want to say that one of the prior videos I put out on my channel, I offered him $1,000 if he could wrestle me down and handcuff me. I would. I'd give him a fucking cashier's check like right away. If he could come to my house and wrestle me down and put handcuffs on me, because most likely he'd have to get a proctologist to take those handcuffs out of his rear end.
Yeah.
Well, when next time he goes back to prison, let him take the handcuffs with him so they can use them on him.
Hey,
Come
is
here,
that,
buddy.
you still in the room?
Ooh, African citizen? No, he left.
Oh, no, embezzling citizen. Okay. I would let me up for a minute. I just want to tell him to stop blocking me so that he can learn some truth.
Forget it. I get blocked I get blocked in a few places now too.
If he blocks you on his channel, would you be able to see his comments here or no?
Exactly. People are talking to him. I'm going, who the heck are they talking to? And then I realize, well, it's because he's got me blocked.
Wow, that means News Now in England has me blocked because they were in the Master Report the other day. Oh.
Yeah. Well, these guys, they're really good at dishing it out. They're not so good at taking it.
Right. Not at all. They're definitely not good at taking it. But you would think, I think some of them maybe do it for some to boost up their self-esteem. I think Josh probably initially did it to boost up his self-esteem, but he got so popular so quick because of Anselmo that all of a sudden now he thinks he's some god. Oh, he's going around calling himself an American hero now too.
Well, they're misfits, man. They are absolute misfits. They're not happy unless they're causing havoc somewhere. Hey,
right.
I gotta jump down here in a minute, but I just want to tell Noli I'm sorry she didn't enjoy my picture.
You know what?
She said I was hung like a hamster.
Oh no!
Stud hamster though.
Yeah, the lady hamsters love me.
That's right.
You know,
make sure you guys.
I think they should have an open season on First Amendment auditors from like September to October.
The Purge.
Hey, you know, that's not a bad idea. You know, the thing is, they use that term auditor. You know, my daughter is an auditor. I mean, that's her job title. She went to college to be an auditor. It has nothing to do with cameras. It has nothing to do with filming anything. She audits businesses. I'm
an accountant. It offends me they use that term.
Right.
And we hate auditors anyway.
They ought to call themselves harassers.
Hey, I'll be listening, but I got to jump down.
Okay.
All right, Jace, thank you.
All right, man. Thanks for having me up, Kenny.
No problem, man.
Hey, Chief Tuttle, man, you need to get together and have a little debate or something with Chief Jones.
Oh yeah, I haven't known that channel.
Well, his channel is he doesn't call himself Chief Damon Jones. He calls himself Damon Chief Jones. And I don't know if that's just because he can't use that title. Chief, I don't know what the deal is on that, but his channel is Damon Chief Jones.
I'll have to look that up.
Okay. All right, guys.
All right. Yeah, so all you guys just want a shout out to Noli here real quick. Noli is she does a lot of the Real News Network, and they have police accountability report Thursdays. I can't remember the time, but make sure you guys want to see some good content. Check out the Real News Network. Noli does stories for them. She helps them get their stuff together. So when Noli's not here in chat or on here debating with me and all of you guys can catch her on the Power Report. So make sure you guys subbed there too as well. 9 Eastern. So it's 9 Eastern Thursdays. Thank you, Noli. Right here, 9 Eastern.
So is Glenn's trial next Wednesday?
Yeah, we're gonna have Glenn's trial. I was kind of busy this week, so we'll set up next week. Yeah, we'll
hang him.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All good.
Have you well hung?
Yeah. So let's see.
And the subject we covered last week, Portland, it's not getting any better.
Oh no, not at all.
Now they're pointing lasers at their eyes. I mean, they've gone to this.
I know it's pretty bad out there. It's absolutely bad.
Well, the thing is like they had the police, and they didn't like the police. They didn't like the police, so the police went away, and all of these big burly federal guys came up the road. They're like, "Who are these guys?" Well, Those are the guys that are going to replace the police. And they're like, oh, no, they're being too hard on us. Now, wait a minute. Now you want the police back?
The police are like, you're on your own, babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Fed. They're not taking names. They're taking names and they're kicking your butts.
Oh, but what do they expect? It's the feds. I mean, they don't play games. Like
No,
the police,
federal territories. No,
exactly. They don't play games.
Yeah, the feds don't care about your feelings or your safe spaces.
That's right. If you're going to try to put a building on fire that has police in it, forget it.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna have another live debate Saturday, and hopefully Noli D will be joining us again. What subject should we cover this week? What would you guys like to talk about this week for our Saturday debate? Any suggestions?
Maybe something about Chaz, or maybe with autonomous zones. Or
we did Portland last week, so let's go a little different this week. What do you guys think? Any thoughts in the comment section?
Something that's COVID related, because we're still looking at things like you got a baseball team with half their players with COVID.
Okay.
How does that happen? Well, that means a bunch of idiots in one place.
Maybe we should debate like Antifa. That'd be a good subject.
That would be.
That's partially Portland too, though.
Yeah.
But
let's take a vote. And Noli, you're a part of this, so your vote definitely counts. So give me a 1 if you want us to have our Saturday debate about the COVID, or 2 if you want it to be about Antifa.
I'd say 2 myself.
Okay, so Chief Tuttle.
Same here.
Okay, so you got 2 for Antifa.
I'm on 1.
Okay. Sean, that was Sean, right? Sean wants 1?
That's me, yes.
Okay. What about you, Taka?
I was one of the 2s.
Okay, so 2s. All right, so we got Comfort Doll, Power Wagon 1. 2 is Antifa.
All right. 2 for me.
All right, so we've got 1, 2. It looks like it's the 1s.
Thanks.
Oh no, we got 3, 4, 5. We got 5 1s. T69. All right. Well, that's not helpful. We'll just make that a.
Thank you, Bill and Ted.
It's 6 minus 9 is negative 2. Right? AG Carpet's 2, so looks like
you can talk about both. You're right.
Yeah, we could both. That'll work. Yeah, that works. We can do both. Yeah, let's do both.
COVID's not just a disease; it's also a big political thing because it's an election year.
Exactly. All right, Nolan. So don't forget, you got to do some researching for coming up for Saturday. It looks like our subjects are going to be both COVID and Antifa. That'll be fun. Either one of them could be a show on its own. You know, there's so much to each side, so much to each subject.
Oh yeah, there's tons and tons of information out there.
Well, not only that, but a lot of people have conspiracy theories about the whole thing.
I cannot believe there's COVID conspiracy theories. It's sickening.
Oh, I get a chuckle every time I hear them. Honestly, I'm like when I hear the words, 5G. Yeah, 5G.
5G
causes.
Yeah, 5G is going to rot our brains.
COVID hoax.
I like
Flat
that.
Earth.
My favorites.
5G.
I love
Oh my God, the conspiracy theorists are just out there, boy. I wonder what Will thinks about 5G.
5G is not that bad if you look at the actual information. I mean, but
anti-maskers. Comfort Doll's right. That goes in with the COVID, but that is stupid.
Saturday, we're going to shoot for about 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 6 Eastern.
Okay.
And 3 here. Okay. That sounds like fun.
So
It's a couple of good subjects.
5 Eastern Time?
6 Eastern. No, 2.
Wait.
You're at 5. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. 5. You're absolutely right. It's 5. Sorry. I was about to give you the wrong time. You'd have came on and been like, God damn it, Kitty. You told me 6. I'm an hour fucking late. Fuck you, motherfucker.
That's right.
On what day?
Unsubscribe. End of story.
Unsubscribe just like that.
You're dismissed.
I said dismissed. Not even 3G? Man, when I was in the Army and I was over in when I was in Missouri for a little while, and they didn't have 3G either. I had a 3G phone and I could only get 2G. And if you think there's a if you don't believe there's a difference between 2G and 3G, you are sorely wrong. There is a huge difference between 2G and 3G.
I don't know how old you are, Kenny, but when I grew up with all the internet, and basically I grew up with the internet evolving, we had the 1200 baud modem dial-up.
Oh
my God!
Okay?
The old Tyrannosaurus Rex of the internet.
Yes. So
the phone would ring and disconnect.
I'm sorry, but if people complain, oh my God, 3G is so slow. Oh, 2G. Wait, go back to my time and try to do something on 1200 baud on an old computer.
Hey, Kenny, were you at Fort Leonard Wood?
Yeah, that's where I did my basic.
Oh, were you a military police?
No, I was MI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I remember my very first computer. No, don't laugh. It was an Amiga. Does anyone remember what an Amiga is?
I had one.
That's the old 246, right?
That you use on your TV.
Mm-hmm. Radio Shack TSR 80s. I had one of those. I've had pretty much one of almost every computer back in the day.
Yeah, Commodore.
Commodore, yeah.
I remember Commodore,
My
yeah.
stepdad had the 64/128. He was so happy with it.
Oh, these were like the cat's ass of, pardon my language, of everything in the day, and it was just absolutely phenomenal, you know.
But isn't it funny that nowadays our smartphones are smarter than our original computers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our smartphones have more computing power than the astronauts that went to the moon.
Well, the thing is, exactly, I was going to say that because they said that today an iPhone 11 could have run the entire Apollo mission.
Yeah, I believe that. I remember when I first got my first good pocket calculator. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
If you get the scientific one.
Oh, yeah. They were not cheap either.
Yeah, the one with like 12,000 buttons.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah, for real, like I know the new iPhone's running like 1,500. I couldn't imagine spending 1,500 on a phone. Couldn't do it.
No.
Well, they think it's a status symbol.
Yeah, but don't you, down there in the States, don't you, when you get signed up on a cell plan, you pay for it monthly? Right?
Yeah. Just me here.
You do?
You can pay for it monthly.
Oh,
what's up, Power Wagon?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right. So are you going to show your age here? What was your first phone?
You asking me?
Yeah.
My first cell phone or landline?
Yeah, your first cell phone.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Singular.
I had one of those Nokia bar phones. You remember those little Nokia bar phones? I had one. That was my first one.
I had those.
It was US Cellular. That was my first phone, and it was one of those bar phones. I hated it.
Kenny, I had US Cellular with the Nokias as well, so I was right with you.
Right? Yeah, they're not a great phone.
I had one of the original flip phones, which were just phenomenal for the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My first one was the kind where the text message board split out underneath it.
Yeah, I had one of those too, but I ended up breaking it because I flip it out too hard and it ended up fucked.
Well, how about this? My mom's first car phone that she had was the one that the battery pack was an entire mini briefcase the size of a laptop, and the phone itself was like huge, size of a bloody extra large coffee cup kind of thing. I mean, it was insane just how big this thing actually was at the time. That was just all battery. That's all it took, just to power it.
Does anybody remember the first model that Motorola came out with? It was called the Brick.
No,
I
don't.
Yeah,
Remember.
the one that Michael Douglas had in Wall Street.
Yeah,
That one?
it was like looked like a big old. It looked like an old army walkie-talkie. You know.
AG, that was your first phone, was the Motor Razr flip phone, AG?
Cool.
Oh wow, you got on the cell phones late then, huh?
Probably
That's my first one. Then after this US Cellular flip phone, I didn't have a phone for a long time, and then I ended up getting one of those prepaid ones where you pay for your minutes and all that. I just got I think it was I don't remember what it was. It was a really shitty phone, but I ended up getting, but it was T-Mobile. And I ended up sticking with T-Mobile I had Verizon next. And it was just a little Samsung flip phone, still pretty shitty. My first really good phone was a G1, but the problem with the G1 is the LED light didn't work. So I was really pissed off, and it threw me off. It threw me off of the tap phones for a while. I was like, no, I'm just not going to get one. And then I was forced to because I usually buy my cell phones used, and they didn't have any good ones for my watch. I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and get one. And now I just can't imagine my life without a fucking touchscreen phone. I can't go back.
Here's a thought, too, that I don't think people realize how addicted to our phones and internet is. Chief, do you remember back in the good old days when you went outside to play and your parents said come back when the street lights come on? We had nothing of anything with communication with the outside world other than the damn telephone at home. It was a different time, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, we had to write phone numbers down on pieces of paper.
And or try and remember bloody things. But here's a good question for everybody, even in the chat and here. Can you, on a Friday, put your phone down, let it die on power off, whatever, and then on Monday when you have to go back to work, before COVID, of course, right? Then pick up your phone and take it with you, and just leave your phone for an entire weekend. Can you do it?
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
Be honest.
Zero chance.
I don't know about everybody else, but yeah, you and me, we're kind of old school, and I remember the old phones on the wall, and if you ever got pissed at somebody, you'd slam that phone down, and it would go ding.
Yeah, those were good. Those were fun, but it's a serious comment because this is how addicted we are to all this, right?
Yeah, we are completely addicted.
It's definitely a different era.
Yeah, we were definitely addicted to technology, and you can tell just by the way when every year when iPhone comes out, people leave their 1-year-old iPhone to buy a completely new one that has either a few extra things, but also missing some things from the last year's model. That is just ridiculous. That is a great cell phone. They're making a killing. Because every year people go and buy the new model just because it's the new model.
That's
maybe
right.
It has a nicer camera. Maybe it has a nicer finish to the actual phone, bigger screen, or whatever it is they decide to do. It's just ridiculous.
Well, the only time I replace a phone is when I've cracked it, broken it, or lost it, which I've done all of the above in the past. And so far, I'm doing good. I've got the same phone for the last 2.5, going on 3 years.
Oh, wow.
I think of people who are always upgrading, it's a status symbol to some regard.
Yeah, agreed. It definitely is a status symbol.
They just want to show it off to their friends.
Exactly.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah, exactly. And they do it. And the prices are keep going up. Can you imagine in 5 years what the new iPhone is going to cost? It's going to be like what?
Good Lord.
I guess like $2,500 maybe.
Probably. Or our phones will be.
The next iPhone will have like 12 cameras on it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Forget the phones. We're gonna have implants in the next 10 years. That go.
Oh, that's true. They are trying to go that way. I was hearing like in some country they already have like a chip that you can put in your wrist and pay for everything.
Yeah,
They're already starting to get that out there.
And the same chip also allows you to get to access certain buildings and all this other wonderful stuff. And it's actually a great idea to a certain degree. But what's going to happen if somebody wants to break into that building? They're going to kill you, cut your wrist off, and then take the chip.
That's pretty much all they can do. Hey, I've seen movies where they take out people's eyes just for their retinal scan. So
yeah,
it's possible.
Oh yeah, Demolition Man.
Great movie.
Hey guys, hey, I gotta get going. This is
I gotta get going too. I gotta work tomorrow, so.
Hey, this is Chief Tuttle, the country cop. Hey, Kenny, I really appreciate you having me on, and I really appreciate all the shout outs. And I'm gonna be making videos tomorrow. Actually, I've got a couple videos planned.
I'll make sure I download every one of your videos. So.
Hey, I really appreciate it, people, and you have a great night. It was really great being here, and this is Chief Tuttle, the country cop. All units, stand by.
See you later, Chief.
See you, Chief.
That's the one thing I'm missing. I need a great one-liner when I leave a video. That's what I'm missing. All the big channels have one, so I need one. I just got to come up with one, but I'm not creative enough to figure it out. So I've been trying.
Well, there's our homework now. We all need to work on a line for Kenny.
I was just gonna say, why don't we give it a couple of days and we'll tell you we'll come back with something on Saturday.
Okay, that sounds good. Make sure all of you guys subscribe to Chief Tuttle, the country cop. Let's see if we can get him to 100 subscribers pretty quick. He has some great content and he's got some good ideas. And he will be a part of the law enforcement panel that I do when I do it. So make sure you guys tune in for that.
Yeah. So anyway, kids, I gotta go. I gotta work in the morning myself. Gotta run. Get some sleep. So we'll talk. Hopefully, I'll see you on Saturday at the latest.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I'll be doing videos. I'm trying to do a video a day this week. I'm trying something out because I don't want to give it away yet, but I'm trying for all week. I'm gonna see if I can do it. If I can do it, I'll go ahead and do what I wanted to do. If I can't, I'm not going to.
Don't worry about it. Like we always look forward to whenever you put something out. End of story.
All right, cool.
Don't stress over it.
Yeah.
All right, kids. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Night.
Night.
Well, this is 3 in one day. I did 2 live streams and then 1 video today. You guys are getting sick of me, aren't you?
Nope.
May, you never told us what your first phone was. Come on, May. You gotta tell us the first phone. Comfort Dog, did you give us your first phone too? So, Power Wagon. So I wasn't able to get a whole lot. We're still going to do the trial, but we're moving it back a little bit. Oh, did you?
I was gonna say. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask. Extra Good Citizen was in here, and he gave you a shout out. So I was curious if you saw that.
Oh yeah, he loves me. So
he really does. Do you like going? You go and mess with him on his channel?
No, not really. I think I think it was just all the bothering you and bothering Masshole that he needed some attention. So
okay,
he hated that.
Yeah.
Did you check out Masshole last night?
I did. I was able to check it out. It was a good show.
Yeah, Extra Good was on there spouting his propaganda, and he was getting beat up pretty good too.
He was. Oh, so it was News Now New England. He was talking about how he thought he was blocked or whatever, and yeah, he was just being stupid.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He was. We tried to get him to go on, but of course he wouldn't go on. Why? Because he couldn't take people down from the panel. He couldn't control the narrative, so of course he didn't do it. Naturally.
Yes.
One thing about
Extra Good Citizen, to him.
we don't like. Maybe a lot of people don't like Extra Good Citizen, but he's not afraid to go on a panel and talk and argue and debate and maybe lie or whatever he does. He's not afraid to do it though. That can't be said about most lawmakers.
That's very true. But once again, the only reason I think he comes on, he's trying to change the narrative about him right now, especially with the $7,300.
Yeah, probably. Welcome back, Sean.
Thanks, Kenny.
Taze's first phone was a play plastic phone when he was 4. Oh, good one.
Is that the one that you pulled to the rope with the eyes?
Was it Taze? And May said her phone was 2 tin cans and a string.
Hey, and if they were nice cans, it was a fancy phone.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So my family had a kitchen phone on a wall with a really long receiver cord and a desk phone with a really long wall cord, both rotary dial. I never had a rotary. My grandma and grandpa had a rotary phone. We had just one. It was a wall-mounted phone, but yeah, it had a really long cord. So if you wanted, I guess perceived privacy, you could go around the corner of the wall or something. But it's not really privacy
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, perceived. What did I think about the kid auditor?
Party lines.
Yeah. Kimber, I'm going to be doing a video on that. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in. I'll let you all know about that. I don't want to give it away right now, but I'm in the same vein as Master Report on this one, and anyone else who's done a video that is, I'm pretty much within agreement with them on this. But there's more. I'll get into more to it tomorrow when I show you guys. I'm actually going to do 2 videos that are kind of related. Well, related to what I'm talking about, I should say. So be tuned in for that.
Yeah, I watched that and I kept thinking, this is a joke, right?
Yeah, it was pretty sad, and I felt bad for the kid, but at the same time, yeah, I did, but he knew what he was doing. Well, maybe he didn't know what he was doing. That's the problem. He didn't know what he was doing, and that's part of the problem.
Towards the end, it reminded me of the scene in Talladega Nights when Ricky Bobby thinks he's on fire. Yes. He's like, "Save me, Jesus! Save me!"
Yes.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we watched it last night. I posted, it didn't come up on the screen, but it said, "Are you crying? There's no crying in Frosting."
He needed a good old-fashioned spanking.
Well, his daddy took his stuff away, I heard.
Yeah, it took his channel down and everything, so.
Good.
Yeah.
That's parenting.
Yeah.
We can only hope that's true.
And then just beat him anyway.
What was what channel was it? Because I know all the auditors seem to be getting on his, getting behind him in his corner. They're like, the police should have done this. Well, look, I mean, of course, looking at the whole situation, you're just looking at the fact that cops are being mean to someone. That's all they ever look at is the cops are being bad. Let's not look at the other person. It takes 2 to tango, right? Every time. It always takes 2 to tango. You got to look at both sides. That's what I try and do. I try and look at both sides. So I see from both sides. I see how maybe the audit community could be a little upset, but I totally see how the kid should have been doing what he was doing this too, because that was just really stupid.
It was stupid.
Yeah. School project? What school was he in?
Yeah, I know. Like, really, there's a school in session right now?
YouTube University. He was attending YouTube.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
for real.
And I don't know any school project that has you go film a police department.
Maybe
he'll be Morris next week.
Maybe with Professor B. Cup Abrams.
Right. I think they're C cups now.
Yeah, my bad.
You see a profile shot, it's like, oh my dear Lord.
Well, the other day, the video, he had his Puma shirt on. I wasn't sure if it was his breast flopping or if it was his Puma shirt tapping out.
Both.
Oh, bam!
Oh, man.
Yet again, we are mentioning Josh's boobies.
Because
hey, but remember,
they're
we mentioned Josh's.
We cannot go one night without mentioning his boobs.
Nope.
Well, I had to when I'm talking about his weapons, the titty cannons.
Well, yeah. Forgot about that. Forgot about that.
Please, God, never let him do a shirtless video. Please.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no! Remember the
No,
ladies
they're
love
not
him.
that far.
The ladies love him. What about you, Camber? Are you like? Do you get moist for Josh Abrams?
Oh gosh.
you
God
know,
Lord.
you know, Mrs. J doesn't.
Oh jeez.
No.
I said no. We know you don't, and we know you don't.
Oh, okay. You're forgiven.
Yeah, speaking of
Yeah.
idiots, is Chauncey still in jail?
I actually have no idea.
He better be. That is a low life.
Yeah, he really is. He's one of the people I really can't stand.
That boy has
voice is
mental
annoying,
issues
too.
He'll be
after what
calling
he
somebody
did to his
daddy in
mother.
prison every night.
Yeah. And oh man, have you noticed whenever Freedom News Now gets any kind of good little like video, he's on it for like weeks on end, and that's all he'll show. When that group of people were fucking, he was out there filming private businesses again for like 4 or 5 weeks. He just released the same video. But from a different angle, like this is this person, but it's the same video. This is this person, but it's the same video, just milking the shit out of that situation. He's completely milking the shit out of the current situation he's doing right now, too.
And don't the fraudsters still have to go back to Louisiana eventually?
No, that stuff was all dropped, I guess.
Oh, that's too bad. I love that. I love that big sergeant. Hook him up.
Yeah, they're just doing stupid shit out there.
That's the one Patty ran away from.
Aw, Patty ran away. He didn't pull out his cuffs?
Brave Sir Patty. He bravely ran away.
Yeah, that was the one with Josh and Extra Good Citizen got hooked up.
Yeah, big old cop said he wasn't listening or said hook him up.
Josh is never going to help the bully girl in Alabama. It's just never going to happen. We can hold our breath on that one. Just like we're never going to find out anything about bail money. We're never going to find out anything about anything he says he's going to give us receipts for. We just never get them. It's like he thinks we forget, and we just forgive him. Like, oh, it's okay, Josh. We know you're a busy guy out there filming the cops because you are an American hero like G.I. Joe.
Marvel girl finally gave up and took her little clock down for him.
You forget he's in the same ranks as Martin Luther King.
Oh, that disgusts me.
Right
and Taco, I caught your Monty Python reference.
Yes.
That wasn't me.
That was me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I just saw that movie the other day, too.
I haven't watched it in a while, and I'm due to watch it because it is, considering they did it for next to no money and what it became.
Which one is that? Holy Grail?
Yeah.
Oh, that's classic.
I love that one, and I love Life of Brian, and the other ones, I am not crazy. Jabberwocky's impossible to watch.
We are the knights that say nee.
We're knights of the round table. We guess we're never able.
They brought up a really good point. Has anybody noticed how many frauders have had their asses kicked recently? There's been quite a few.
That or had their cameras ruined by a water hose.
That was so fucking funny. That was hilarious. That was just pride keeping him in that one spot. That's all it was. Simple pride. He could have easily moved away. It was pride. He was trying to prove a point, and his point was that guy could get him wet.
And he did.
Pretty much. And he really did.
If you watch the whole video, when the cops showed up, they were cursing the cops out, something fierce. But then when they found out that they were going to possibly charge the guy with the water hose, oh, you guys are great. Just, typical frauder crap.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Well, what could what charges could they have got the guy that sprayed him with a water hose? That's not assault.
Well, you're in California, Kenny. I thought it was AFA or something like that.
I don't see how they.
No, I think for America's in Seattle.
If you throw an egg at somebody, it's assault. I mean,
Yeah, but water.
The
Come
water
on
cannons
now.
like they did in Alabama back in '63 is assault.
Yeah, it was some kind of simple assault. They didn't arrest him, but they were gonna submit it to a judge or a grand jury to decide if he was gonna get charged.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Comfort
They'll
Doll.
say, good boy, good boy.
Come on, Comfort Doll. You know you love you some Will Turbot. Don't play, Comfort Doll. You know Will Turbot does it for you, Comfort Doll. Just like he does it for all the women in the chat, doesn't he? We all love Will Turbot.
The only one he wants to do it for is Anselmo.
That's true.
I don't know. Have you seen the picture going around of Glenn in the skinny jeans?
No. Oh my goodness. No way.
Is that the one that they put on Mass Hole last night?
I just threw up my mouth.
I wasn't the one that put it on, but it's on there, and yeah, it's
that's
disgusting.
Hilarious.
But they couldn't make it big enough for me to really see it. Not that I really wanted to see it, but I couldn't see it.
We have to come up with some kind of like short video about them using the whisk.
Oh yeah.
They're missing out all these marketing opportunities.
Okay.
Like I don't know how those pants got on.
The turbo whisk.
Who has seen the video of PayPal Patty and News Now Houston?
I haven't seen it yet.
No, it's an older one mocking out them getting it on. That's exactly what it's called.
Oh, haven't seen it.
Because he can't get it on with anybody unless he's the one who's on.
It's freaking hilarious.
Because
I have it. I'll have to see if I can send it.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Have we figured out that the father is Selena's baby yet?
Yeah, it ain't Patty.
It ain't Patty.
It's Will Turbot. It's gotta be.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Sure it does. I don't know. I don't know who it is.
It could be a lucky shot, right?
Yeah, you know, everyone makes it once in a while.
Yeah, but it's not Patty. We know because only one is dropped yet.
All we know is Josh was watching at the time.
Bobby Hale. Dang it, Bobby.
Well, everyone's
like vilified there.
You know, a lot of one of the last videos the other day where I showed that one auditor that pretty much got pissed off because the cop was being nice to him. Everyone kept he was Patty, or at least related to Patty in some sort, because he had the real voice too. A lot of people thought he was that kid too, but it wasn't the kid. It was just some
the kid had a deeper voice.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely. Did have a deeper voice.
I mean, I thought it was a girl at first.
So did I. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, look, a girl." I was like, "Oh, look, a girl auditor." All right, let's check this out. He turns the camera on, so I'm like, "Oh, it's a dude." Oh, okay.
Oh.
The baby's first words will be, "What's your badge number?"
Which actually means nothing to anybody.
Oh man. You can really confuse Patrick if you tell him the baby needs to be DNA tested to prove Selena is the mother. Oh yeah, you probably will confuse the shit out of him too.
And here you go. And there's a name and badge number on his birth certificate.
Yeah.
That'd be the ultimate burn.
That would be so freaking great. Oh man, let's see what else want to come on here. Yeah.
Hey Kenny, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So for all the people that are coming in, you guys are probably wondering. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it again. You're probably all wondering what exactly I'm talking about when it comes to Troll Inc. So Troll Inc. is basically a D&D inspired game. It's going to be about auditors. So instead of monsters and dragons and trolls and all that stuff, you're going to be dealing with auditors.
You have to teach
you never did D&D?
No, I
You weren't a nerd?
I wasn't one of those living. I mean, I was a geek, but I wasn't that level.
You weren't at that level. Okay.
I wasn't like living in your parents' basement, with the tinfoil on the head.
You don't have to. That's not the. That's not the
I
level
went
of
to
geek,
college
man.
with those guys. I know them. We're going to a frat party, and
man.
we'll get to you later.
That was funny though. But yeah, no, so it's gonna be a D&D style game with auditors, and you guys are all gonna be sent down by the master report, and you guys get to choose which watchdog channel you want that recommended you to the master report for this Troll Inc. group. And each group will have its own special power that you can use once a day in the game on these auditors or whatever. So if you go back, you'll be able to get some of the ideas we have for what kind of powers these auditors are gonna have. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys, Josh, because they're pretty fucking funny. So when he opens his mouth, there are going to be live flies that come out and attack you. Live flies, right? And then another one of his powers is going to be he's going to lift his shirt up, and you're going to be shot with titty cannons. That's right, titty cannons. So it should be a lot of fun.
And Bobby Hill's power would be every time he speaks, it'd be so shrill it would pierce your hearing.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's a good one actually. So we're a banshee. Hey guys, I need some money right now.
And he just looks at you, it's like Medusa.
That's right. You have to close your eyes and fight Glenn.
Don't look.
There we go. We are still playing Call of the about some nights, right on Chuck. So yeah, we'll be doing that about once a week once I get it started. I can take 5 people. We're going to do one campaign, and if it does really well, we'll do a second campaign, and we can do different players. So just in case everyone can get a chance to play. So yeah, that should be fun. I've also been toying around with an idea because I like to play chess. I was wondering, what would you guys think of if we had a live chess match? Would that be up anyone's alley? I highly doubt it, but I just thought I'd ask.
I am so out of sync with that game now. It's been so long because in college I could never find anybody to play because basically we were drunk. No one wants to play chess when they're drunk.
Hey, that's when it's challenging.
Yeah, but they fall asleep,
Yeah, that's true.
It's like starting a Monopoly game at 11 p.m. at night. Guess what? You ain't finishing.
No, not at all.
I don't think board games are as popular as they used to be, at least those kind, because I don't think younger people have the patience to sit through them.
No, it's we're definitely at like a 30-second attention span generation for sure.
And I loved Risk. Oh God, I love to play Risk.
Oh, Risk it's such a long game, but it is so much fun.
But it's basically it's a fair game. I mean, it's very simple rules what you can do.
Oh, Comfort Doll plays strip checkers. Strip checker. Wait, you guys, what's strip checkers? How do you do strip checkers? Like
when you get kinged, you really get kinged.
If you take someone's piece, that's when you got to take off an article of clothing, or how did that work, Comfort Doll? I'm curious now.
Crown me means something else.
Yes, it would. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
So if you get crowned, you put something back on then.
Maybe that's how it works.
Yeah. Because you get one of your checkers back, you get one of your articles back.
Oh, Chalkboy says board games are hella popular right now. Hella.
Are they?
Are you from California, Chalkboy? Because we're the only ones that use hella. I was told this too. Everyone's like, you guys are the only one who use hella.
My younger sister was in Southern California during the 80s, so she was very Valley.
And yes, Sean, you're absolutely right. So whenever, I guess, we were both right about strip chest.
How often would that happen?
Oh, no, it happened now. Right here on Kenny Klein TV, live.
But my younger sister could speak Valley speak perfectly.
Oh my God.
Yes, that was exactly who she was. Yeah, and now she's
As
lived in
if.
Utah a long time. Everything's open heck. You know.
A good thing she's out of that phase, huh?
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, but that was funny as hell. So I don't talk. It's like we knew a guy in Chicago who said, "I don't talk like that." Yes, you do.
That sounds
Yep,
like
see,
your
Shock
game.
Boy. See, I was absolutely right. San Francisco suburbs. All right, California boy, right on, Shock Boy. See, I was right. Hella, that's a California thing.
Is he old money California so he can afford to live there?
Maybe
You can't move there.
You know what? Maybe Boy is a person behind this auditing movement, and he was sent here to ensure that we were staying, we were
Hi,
behaving
Talk Boy.
ourselves, and he's reporting back to Josh and Patty and all of them about what we're doing. Maybe he's a mole.
Nah, he hates them too.
I know.
It's like,
I'm
you want to
messing
be a mole?
around.
Come on in. Here's the news scoop. We hate you. Okay, there's your scoop.
Sometimes I think a good citizen comes in here and reports what goes on the channel too.
Like it's a secret.
I think he does. I think Extra Good Citizen reports what happens, at least to Patty. We know Patty gets on him for coming on our channel, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say Patty gets mad at him for coming on.
Yeah, he does. That's funny.
One of the dangest things I ever saw like that was years ago. Tommy Smothers used to host something on Showtime with his like after hours comedy. You know, people have been performing in clubs, and they all just sit around, tell jokes to each other, make up stories, or talk about where they're getting their inspirations. And he got on Penn Jillette fierce one night because Penn Jillette had the nerve to go on Glenn Beck. He said, "Why'd you go on there?" Say, because he asked me. And he gave me a forum to speak for 5-10 minutes. Why can't I go on somebody else's show? Said, how can you be for free speech when you're telling me I can't speak somewhere?
Yeah.
So you have to let Extra Good Citizen come on, actually you don't. It's your show. You can do whatever you want.
Oh no, I'll let him come on. He can come on anytime he wants, and you guys can ask him whatever you guys want whenever he is on here. I mean, he did decide to come on, and he knows what people want to know about him. So
yeah,
it's just he's the one that wants it, so he knows what's up.
Yeah, but we can't let him block Taze again. So if he blocks you again,
he couldn't. He went on his channel.
No, he blocked him in the chat just
How
now.
block him in the chat? How
can he do that? If he's not a moderator, he can block him.
Hey, he's not a mod.
Yeah.
Taze, what happened? Tell us what happened.
I don't think he's here.
He's here. Taze is here.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
It says he bought. I think he's talking about he blocked him from his channel.
Well,
he can't block him here. He has no power on the channel, none at all.
But he can block him from seeing him.
In fact, I think the only mod. No, there's two mods. May's here, and so is Mrs. J. I think those are my only two mods here right now. I think.
No, I'm a mod.
Oh, I take that back. You're a mod too, then. So I have three mods.
Some channels have like 12 mods, and as soon as they get pissy with you, you're blocked.
Oh yeah. My mods know what I want. As long as they're not fucking being racist or sexist or anything against YouTube guidelines, they're good to speak whatever they want.
Yeah, there's channels now. If I go on, boom, I'm blocked by mods for an hour just for showing up.
Oh yeah. I'm blocked on many channels. Oh yeah, it is. I'm blocked on many channels. I've been blocked on Josh's channel for almost a year now.
Oh,
I'm blocked on Patty's channel. I got blocked over. I don't know where else I'm blocked. I know I'm blocked a few places.
As I've said before, I've been thrown out of better bars than this.
See, look, I told you. Somehow he blocked Taze where he couldn't see his comments.
I think it's because he's blocked on he blocked Taze on his channel. Because last night on the Master Report, I know I'm not blocked there, but I couldn't see New England's channel comments on their show. I think I'm assuming because he blocked me on his channel, which would be interesting. He keeps going on about how I never showed proof, but then he blocks me so I can't come on to show him proof. What's up with that? That is ridiculous. Emo's channel. I've never been on Emo's channel, but I bet you if I went on there, I probably would get blocked. Never been on his channel. Well, then why would you be blocked? I don't understand that. He has no power blocking on this channel, Case, like at all. He would never have that kind of. I would never give him. Oh, Kimber couldn't see him either. Oh, that's weird. I don't know then. Who else couldn't see him? Well, let's make it. Who could see Extra Good Citizens remarks?
Only when it get popped up on the screen as a feature. I could not see him in the chat.
Oh wow, that's really weird. Okay.
So maybe he has me blocked too somewhere, just for being. Well, I don't blame him.
Well, maybe he comes in the chat and blocks everyone that's in the chat. That could be possible.
And then accuses us of being against him. Well, yeah, you knew that.
I could see him.
Oh, well,
yeah, I could see him too.
But
yeah.
you're a mod. You're different.
Yeah, it's true. You are a mod.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A good point. You are a mod. Anyone could block anyone. Yeah, but he can't block anyone. Okay, well, okay. I guess there we go. I guess that's what it is. I'd rather watch something more uplifting than Devin Bay, like hardcore pornography.
It got pointed out the other night on Chuck's stream. Thurgood pointed out, said, as much as we can't stand Devin Bay, he looks like he's dying in front of you.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
I never watched a whole lot of
He is so cracked and messed out right now.
Does he have a YouTube channel? Does he have a YouTube channel or is it all Facebook?
Well, yeah.
Inner City News.
Yeah.
That's his channel? Okay. Everyone keeps telling me I should look him up.
Yeah, I think I'm blocked from it now after the other night.
I think we're all blocked from it.
Not me. I've never been there.
You don't want to be. Don't worry. If you miss the beginning of the broadcast, turn on later on. He'll still be on. He does 8 to 10 hours.
Jeez.
Of gibberish. Of just him. He speaks Ebonics
and he rolls the biggest joints.
Yeah, I think those got more than marijuana in them.
Yeah,
okay.
They're huge.
I think that's a rhino tranquilizer.
Jeez. Hey, Tom Hanks is a good actor. What could be his beef with Tom Hanks?
Well, he said him.
Tom Hanks is dead.
Right.
Hey, look,
according to Devon, he's dead.
It's our Chinese friend. Hello. I have no idea what you're saying. You're gonna have to translate that, sir. The last time, the only reason I knew what he was saying, or he or she was saying the last time, was I ran it through Google Translator. I don't have that option right now. Maybe someone else could run that through Google Translate. Say what that person is saying, please. That'll be awesome.
You mean you could actually tell what he was saying the last time?
Because I put it through Google Translate.
What was he saying?
What I thought.
Yeah, I put it through Google Translate. So, but I'm assuming it's probably something auditor based because the last time it was he whoever it was, they really liked Eric Grant. So I'm assuming this might be hate. I'm not sure, but that's my guess.
Might be Eric Grant.
Maybe it's a sock account. It could be. Hell, they could be using Google Translate for all we know.
I'm gonna use it on somebody. I'm gonna do it backwards on somebody else's channel.
Can somebody please just do the Google Translate on that so we can see what the hell they're saying? I'd love to know what they're saying. I think you say. All right, so it says you can select anyone's name in chat, bring up, report, and block. You can cherry pick who you want to see and not. Oh, damn. Well, okay, there you go. So I guess he can block people. He can just block people basically he doesn't want to see anywhere. Okay. That's probably what happens when I don't see people in chat. Okay, that's fair. So then more than likely now Houston, I'm sorry, not Houston. News New England blocked me. That doesn't mean I still can't go on his StreamYard. I think I will one day again, just for kiss and giggles. So they can accuse me of trying to bump up their ratings again.
Yes, bringing everybody over to their chat.
Yep, of course. That's
okay.
That's all I ever do.
Got it. Coming back up within a second here.
Okay.
Right, here it comes.
What did they say?
There you go.
put it up?
Yeah,
I'm not seeing anything in chat.
there it is.
Where'd you put it?
It's right under Taze's thing about he unblocked every.
Oh, it hasn't showed up. Hasn't showed up for me yet.
Okay.
There we go. That's not it either. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Leaders for you will.
Right after me.
Leaders for you, you will know, love the air. You don't know what you get. The leaders of the two countries that came together were warned. Your freedom is too late. Sorry.
Oh, that's very ominous.
Yeah, it's very ominous.
Sounds like Moorish.
Okay.
It's Chinese Moorish.
I'm not sure quite how to answer this.
It reminds me of. It reminds me of auditors like Powell, who spews out Arabic. You know.
I think Mrs. J's phone's taking a dump.
Her phone's
Chalkboy
always taking a dump.
Chalkboy wants another bracket contest with SGV's beard, Brant's feet, Joshy's breastises, and Somo's voice, Will's dilated eyes, and Patty's voice. So what would we call it? Like the worst? Almost thought about best catchphrase for one, but they don't all have enough of a catchphrase to use that. So
Glenn's
only a few of
butt.
them do. Glenn's butt. Glenn's brain.
And every one of their breath has to be just rancid.
That's exactly. The CCP have got me on their radar, man. I'm telling you. I'm in trouble now.
Yeah, I mean to say it. Gee. That was very dark.
Oh,
and that's
man,
actually
that
the
was.
CCCP. Was the old Soviet Union.
And Mother Russia, you don't wrestle bear wrestle you.
That's right. We're not afraid of Mother Russia. We have Chuck Norris.
And freaking Vladimir Putin, who fucking wrestles with bears on his off time.
Ever since he did that topless pose, it's like, what?
Oh man, did you guys see that video that showed that some lady tried to come up and hug him or do something? And the person in front of him just like totally fucking came in and stopped her, and he was kind of like laughing, like this stupid chick. It was hilarious. My favorite one, I think my favorite meme of Putin is when it shows him and he's got like the puppet strings on Trump. I just thought that was hilarious. That was hilarious. I was like, oh, that's just too funny. You know, he actually was. He was actually wasn't he? He was part of the police. No, he was part of the old USSR.
KGB.
Yeah, KGB. That's right. He's part of the old KGB as a younger man.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's for a country that supposedly changed
so
30
long.
years ago. They haven't changed that much.
It's amazing. He was in office.
They're still communist.
He left, and then he decided I want to be president again, and all of a sudden he's president again. I wonder if Trump's going to try that. Say, I had my 2 terms, but you know what? I want to do it again.
I know the left is afraid of that for sure.
Well,
sure.
I keep saying this. What if he won't leave office? Then you go in and get him and you take him out.
Oh yeah, obviously.
They're not going to let him stay there.
He can't just stay there. It doesn't work like that.
I mean, the Secret Service knows who they work for and they want their jobs, so they'll just take them out. Exactly. Gently, of course. They'll just, cuff him and take him.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, no, I mean, and this is the thing. I mean, I personally didn't vote for him, but he's not doing so horrible a job. He's actually doing a decent job.
You know what? For everything that's said about him, and I know he's a shit show and a half. But other than COVID, which is nobody's fault.
Exactly.
Although the response has been, if he would just stop talking about it. It's like, get your facts straight, then talk about it.
Agreed.
But the economy is doing better than it was when COVID started.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, I always ask people, what has he done to you today? What has he done to you today? Nothing. So why do you hate him? Well, because my dad does. Why does your dad hate him? Well, because his dad does. Say, with Nixon, there was a reason to hate Nixon.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was before me, so I'm not really sure. I know that his nickname was Tricky Dicky. So,
the whole Watergate thing that's when I really got politically aware because I watched it on TV every day, the Watergate hearings. It was learning something because it's a bipartisan Congress. They all had one thing in common: they hated him.
That's amazing. When you can pull Congress together, we can't do that no more.
Well, and the thing is, they were all drinking buddies back then. I mean, even back to the days of Reagan with Tip O'Neill when he was the Speaker of the House, Democrats, hard-boiled liberal from Massachusetts, 5 p.m., work's over. They sat down, closed the door, and had a scotch together.
Oh, wow.
They said, we're off for the day. We said it's never personal, and we're off work.
Oh, wow.
Reagan was a master of getting things done. He got his tax program put through because he told all these Democratic senators, you're up for election this year, and if you push this through, I won't come to your state and campaign for your opponent.
Yeah, man, you're absolutely right. The Trump attacks are not ever on his policy or successes or his failures. They are all personal, and that's
what makes everybody hate him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because
he can't
if they actually he's his own worst enemy in that department. He really is. He's his own worst enemy. If he would shut up, just let his policy, what he does as president, speak for itself, he'd be okay. They wouldn't be able to attack him on anything.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Sure can.
Yes, Miss Verizon.
Hear me now? Don't I wish I had Verizon?
Yeah. What do you
I have a question for y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what? And this is hard because when we came home from school, we went outside and played, and we're usually in by the 6 o'clock news.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you remember being on the news every night? I personally remember the body count.
I remember Vietnam. Yes, that's one of the first exposures to news I got was Vietnam. I was 7 in 1968, which is a year I remember because of the Kennedy and Martin Luther King assassinations. And so really just becoming aware, it's kind of precautious that way, I guess. But I remember the Vietnam body counts that you get from Walter Cronkite or Huntley Brinkley.
Yep, Walter Cronkite.
Yeah,
every
ABC
night.
wasn't as big on. They had a newscast, but it was like way at number 3. I remember Brinkley report too.
Mine, the thing I remember always successfully being on would be when the Gulf War started. Desert Storm. That was the first thing that I remember constantly being on the news.
Well, that was the first war that they let the reporters really have access to them. As far as filing from the hotel, you saw all those missiles in the night sky. It was like fascinating to watch.
Yeah. What about you, Sean? What do you? I'm sorry. That was you, Sean. Powerwag. What about you? What's the first thing you remember?
Have to be the Iranian hostage affair.
I remember that too.
Yeah, that went on for over a year, and it was on the news every night. And Walter Cronkite was still on the news back then, so
yeah, he hadn't left yet. Yeah, I remember the unsuccessful helicopter rescue in Tehran, and,
Operation Eagle Claw.
And I was in my freshman year of college, and we were thinking we're going to get drafted tomorrow. They're going to come get us. That's how we thought. Say we're in a war. They're going to have to replenish. The draft was. I had to register when I was 18. I don't know if that's still law or not, but I was the first wave. They had to tell when you turn 18, you have to go to the post office and you have to register for selective service.
Yep.
We don't think we'll ever use it, but you have to register.
That is so foreign to kids nowadays. They would think we were lying if we tried to explain that to them now.
Hey, I remember watching the news when they had the draft lotteries. And they're trying to comprehend that basically these guys just got put in the army. They don't know it yet.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Comfort Doll. I didn't really pay too much attention to the news when I was on TV. When I was a kid, because I was too busy playing outside, playing street ball or something. But yeah, you're talking about how your first memory was a moonlighting. That's okay. You might be a little older, but you age like fine wine, so you're all good, Comfort Doll.
I remember the moon landing Inside Out because I pretty much watched all of it. It was perfect. It was the summertime. Nothing was going on.
I remember my mom would tell me stories about how she remembers when she was a little girl in school, that they'd have this is during the Cold War. She had the nuke, the nuke testing, the nuke strike things where she had to get under a desk, put her hands over her head, just
Duck
in
and
case
cover.
the nuke drills. Yeah, the duck and cover drills. She remembers doing those.
My school had a bomb shelter, but we didn't do any drills. But I saw the films of the old duck and covers with Bert the Turtle. Yeah, you can stare at the cloud. It won't hurt you.
Duck and cover.
That's right. There's a great movie called Atomic Cafe about that. It has all those kind of films in it.
Wow.
Came out in 1982.
I was 2 years old.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
I was a wee baby.
Now the way you mark generations, because everything, technology changes and culture changes so fast, as I mark it is, did you watch MTV when it had videos or not?
Oh, hell yeah. I loved MTV when it first showed up. And then
I got mine in
bullshit shows.
1983 when Reno first got it. And the day I got it, I didn't want to go to work. I just wanted to sit there and just get sucked into that TV. I was so happy.
Man, MTV, you can still, they have what's called MTV Classic. And it's just,
they don't,
just videos.
I wish they would show the programs they had, too.
I don't like
it. Remote Control, the game show, was hilarious. With the first Adam Sandler sightings.
I remember when 9/11 happened, they shifted back to all music for that day. They didn't have,
and the same thing PBS did. They went to like Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street for most of the day in some places.
Yeah,
which I thought was
kind of
smart.
Cool.
Well, then when Cobain died, it was all Cobain all day.
Yeah, it was.
It's like,
so here's
the thing said the weenie blew his head off. What else do you want me to say about it?
Right. All right, I have a question for the panel and anyone in chat. Do you think Kurt Cobain committed suicide, or did Courtney kill him?
No, Cobain committed suicide.
You think he committed suicide? What about you, Power Wagon?
I think Courtney killed him.
You did? Okay. What about you, Mrs. J?
No, I think he committed suicide.
Yeah.
All right. What about the chat? Give me a 1 if you think Kurt Cobain committed suicide, or 2 if Courtney.
No. He was, yes, Taze, I said Reno.
Agree. Ren and Stimpy was a stoner show. Always, you guys ever watch Two Stupid Dogs? I love that damn show. That's so funny.
Ren and Stimpy?
No, Two Stupid Dogs.
Oh no, I remember that one.
That's
my
so
daughter
funny.
says they're gonna bring back the old Nickelodeon programming on like a classic channel.
Mm-hmm.
Ren and Stimpy, which was never a kid's show to begin with.
You idiot!
You idiot! No, Taze, I lived in Reno off and on in pretty much in the 80s. Yes, and part of the 90s.
Oh, you got a few people that agree with you, Power Wagon. A.G. Carp agrees with you.
I never thought he killed.
And so does Kimber in Alaska.
Comfort Doll agrees.
Yep. Courtney. Yep. Comfort Doll agrees. So you got some people. All right, now give me. Why do you think that she killed him? What do you think? Well, what are your reasons for that?
Accidental. She wasn't trying to kill him. It was just accidental.
No.
They were fighting it.
But she would have to cover her tracks, get out of there. Somebody was seeing her at the house. It was a semi-famous house around there.
It was.
I mean, they knew Cobain lived there.
Yeah.
It wasn't she like on tour?
Yeah. Oh, I think she was.
Cole might have been on tour, or she might not have been in town at least.
We have a new theory: alien abduction.
There you go.
I'm going with alien abduction. That just sounds too awesome.
David Grohl did it so he could start the Foo Fighters. And he could sing.
So Kimber thinks it was because of money, greed, and drugs. That is a horrible. That's like the trifecta of bad decisions right there.
Yeah.
You got a manic depressive with a heroin problem and a self-pity and hero complex. Goodbye.
He wouldn't tell her where the drug stash was. That might be enough.
Yeah.
She had enough money to get her own drugs. What are you talking about?
That's true. She did. I don't know. I don't know. I never liked Hole. Never liked her.
Second album did fantastic.
I never liked that
Celebrity Skin sold like 4 million copies. It was a big album. It was a good album. Showing that when she's coherent, she's really good. But the problem is she's not coherent often.
Okay. Courtney, she was a trick. Did she she remarried, didn't she? Or did she ever remarry?
I don't think she did.
Okay.
The daughter's going to be in her 20s, heading to 30 by now. Frances Bean.
Yep. May. Trump did it.
Yep,
Let's just blame Trump for it. It was Trump. It was Trump. Trump killed.
It was Glenn. Glenn did it.
And it was
Washington.
it was Glenn. No one, and that's why the gloves didn't fit OJ, because Glenn did it.
Hey, speaking of Glenn,
why?
What's up with him hanging out with SGV and KC Camera Boy?
Trying to get credibility.
It's stupid of those two to even associate with him. It's really downplaying any kind of, in my opinion, any kind of progress that they've made in this movement, especially Casey Cameron wanting to go political. It's just stupid to get involved with Glenn. As far as SGV goes, come on, he's been hanging out with Furry forever, so he's okay with hanging out with the oddball.
Idiots.
Yeah, I'll try to be nice. Yeah, idiots.
Vilified Freedom put it out there. He said, "Why do you want to hang out with a known racist? How does that help you?"
Yeah, well, come on, he hangs out with Furry. Furries are known homophobic, so.
And anti-Semitic.
Yeah, so I mean, you know.
How can Furry be a homophobic?
How can he be homophobic? Yeah, that is a very same thought.
That is a very good question. You'd have to ask Furry that.
What do y'all think about them hitting these personal businesses?
That's ridiculous. They have no.
They need to be arrested.
Yeah, at that point you trespassed, and they got you on their cameras too.
Trespass, harassment, whatever.
And cavity search with a taser. Just for fun.
No, I wasn't being nice to Glenn. I was trying to be nicer to Casey Cameraboy and SGV by not calling them idiots, but not Glenn. Yeah. I'll call Glenn all day, every day.
It's an insult. Idiots everywhere. Stop it. I've always said dumb is a condition, stupid's a choice. They're stupid.
Yes. That's very true. That is very true.
Protesting is a right, but burning federal buildings with police in it is not a right. It's called murder.
Exactly. And that's what the feds are doing. They're preventing them from burning down the federal buildings.
And I know it was the Gestapo, so the Gestapo would have shot you right there.
Oh, yeah. And it's funny, their own people, the BLM, same protesters that are pretty much started this whole thing are out there, and they're stopping especially in Portland, they're stopping these young kids tearing down the fences because they know it's just going to bring the feds out. Like, if you do that, they're going to come out, and they're not going to be happy. So you need to stop. It's like they don't get it.
In a city like Portland, which had a reputation as being racist for years, it's not. It has nothing to do with George Floyd.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just
a lot of it has stopped. Yeah, exactly. Now maybe you guys can help me with this. Now, Josh claims that BLM owes him a favor. Did I miss a video that he saved BLM some heroic fashion? Because I don't. Where is this claim coming from? Can anyone tell me this?
Purely out of his ass.
Maritime Admiral.
Is it because he took pepper spray for them? He thinks.
I have no idea why all of a sudden he thinks BLM owes him. My only thing I can think of is when he went to Anderson, and there's that one African American lady there, and he claimed that was BLM. That's the only thing I can think of. The only thing. But even
I
then,
love that clip I saw in New York of that one black lady putting paint over Black Lives Matter, saying, "You don't speak for us."
there you go. That's some strong stuff right there.
Yeah, and the cops weren't stopping her. Really, it's like, go ahead. We see. We'll go ahead.
That's great sexual favors. Me
From
hopes not.
who?
Me hopes not comfort at all.
Oh God.
Oh God, that's one thing we don't need to breed.
Oh no.
Oh no,
he's
did you hear-
no. Glenn would be the receiver.
But did you hear the news though? Apparently, if you caught News New England's channel, Josh is buried now.
He's buried.
Buried.
To what?
Josh is married?
That's what they were talking about on News in New England.
Is the groom alive?
It's some chick apparently.
Does the
I
other
don't know.
person
I don't know how
married?
true it is. I don't know how true it is, but that's
Is
what
the
I
other
heard
person
on.
been told yet?
I don't know, right? Is she like gagged down?
I didn't know Hooker's married on his first date.
They don't usually. But guys, gotta remember, the ladies love Josh.
They love Josh.
The reason they love him is
No,
they can borrow
we
his garage
don't.
from him.
Sean.
Hey, I have to cut on that boy anytime I get a chance. Last time I got snipe on him was at Mass Hole. We had fun with him. We're mean.
What, did I miss something? Then I'm free to stay. What happened with Grumpy? Why did he? Oh, am I being detained? Oh, okay. He's making fun of Audrey. Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome, Grumpy. I don't remember seeing you in a chat, so I'm going to assume you're new. So with that said, what fathers do you love to hate, and where are you from? Anyone else new, you feel free to answer those questions too. She might be flat chested. I don't know. You married a sex toy. That is good.
Whoa.
Comment of the night from Kimber. Comment of the night. That was just awesome. That was freaking awesome.
That gives dumpster diving
furry.
I mean, that gives dumpster diving a whole new picture.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
It's not that used.
Oh, Kim, that was a good one.
Oh, comfort.
That was really good.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Comfort Doll's on a roll tonight, too. We got some great comments tonight, man. Everyone's just been on fire today.
Yeah, she's.
We've been saving
she always does.
them up.
I guess you guys have been saving them up. Yeah, you guys are all on fire.
Yeah,
all right, so people want to do a new poll. What should we do another poll on? Let's brainstorm here. What can we do a poll on? Let's see. Poll. Something audio related, obviously. What about the best watchdog channel? That might be an interesting poll.
They're all
different. I bet you Macho Reports wins though. They're awesome.
But
they are all different. You're absolutely
Virgo's
right.
different from D-Gen because D-Gen's
This
humorous.
This is true. They are all different. But I think that's one of the main reasons we're all able to do what we do and have similar audiences because you guys all like what we do even in a different way. You know, there's different reasons you like Masshole, from you like me to you like D-Gen to you like Chuck Chase's Facts, so on and so on.
Oh, but, I have something.
Go for it.
Okay, so I get into this fight with Chuck all the time.
Okay.
I tell him that it is okay to take someone else's video or video, the original of a video that someone else has used, and put your own spin on it. And he refuses to do it. He refuses to do it. He thinks it's detracting from it. I said, well, then take it and put it in your archives and do it some other time. Which, by the way, Kenny, whether you know that or not, you did that today.
I did?
I think so.
With the Mormish.
Yes.
Oh, the
with Mormish.
Oh, I love
it.
Yes.
Okay.
His name is Herbert
Studstill. Yeah.
Studston.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Chuck has been communicating with him, trying to find out where he is.
That would be cool. That would be good to get an update on him. That would be cool.
Have you seen?
Last we heard.
Yes. Have you seen Chuck's video of him in Mexico?
That was interesting.
Yes, it was.
Those cops weren't messing around.
No, I was afraid for him. I'm like, this dude's gonna get in trouble.
We all were afraid from him. In fact, the night we were talking about it, Chuck sent off an email to him and asked him how he was, and he said he was okay and he was going to be doing more videos.
Life in prison is fun. I'm Mormish.
I couldn't believe when I heard him. I couldn't believe when he said Mormish. I'm like, do you really just say Mormish? Or am I hearing things?
Well, we theorize that he's got some kind of either speech or learning thing.
I think he might be
goes to a bank and does this. Everything he does, he talks like that.
Might be autistic. That's what I'm thinking. He might be autistic.
Yeah, he has 2 broken window videos.
Well, I figure he doesn't have a driver's license because he couldn't pass his road test.
Yeah.
Or his permit.
But he's Mormish.
Mormish.
Don't break my window!
I don't think he was born into being Mormish, though, so.
Don't break my window again.
Don't break my window
again! Mormish sounds like some weird... Mormish sounds like some weird coming together, merging of Mormons and the Moors. Mormish.
I live in Salt Lake City. Let me run with that for a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll get back. Oh, that just gives me an idea.
It's the best of both worlds. You have lots of kids and don't pay any taxes.
And wear fezzes.
and you just travel the countryside.
And not only do you have the magic undergarments, I had the magic fez.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was so funny. You broke my window.
I gotta work on that one.
This is my first time breaking your window.
It's like, what? I saw that one video back when Devin was still semi-coherent. It was like the same cop pulling him over like the 4th time in a month.
Oh, wow.
He says, like, when are you going to stop this? Every time I see you, you start spouting this nonsense. So why do you let him go every time?
Yeah. Well, it's not much they can do. They could take his stuff away, but I mean, he could still come back whenever he wants to.
Break, tase, cuff, and stuff.
We're talking about the Mormish guy. What was his name again?
Herbert Studstill, I think is his name.
Yeah, Herbert Studstill. The video I did today.
He's got at least 4 videos on now because it's one of him in the bank. We couldn't use his Mormish ID.
Yeah. I plan on using another one of his videos in the near future. So,
but the one in Mexico is hilarious.
It is.
Those guys were not laughing.
No.
It's like, buddy,
he's messing with the federales
with mask on. We were getting mad.
I've seen 2 audits in Mexico so far. That one, and then there was one other dude. He just went and stand in front of the police station and started recording. And I'm like, you are not smart. It went really well, but the cop was nice. He said, well, you can't be here. And the dude just left. He didn't try to auditor bullshit with the Mexican federale.
Well,
mainly because he didn't know the laws. Yeah, he didn't know the law, so he was smart, and he didn't try I can do this sort of thing. He's like, I don't know the law, so I'm just going to leave now. You told me to, so now I'm going to leave. I almost wish Josh or Anselmo would go out there. You can't make me. That would be so fantastic.
Yes. Or since Anselmo's down in Florida, let's send him down to Cuba.
Oh, yeah. Send him to
Let's
Cuba.
drop in on El Presidente Jr. See how he's
doing.
There we
go. Yeah.
with a Che Guevara shirt on. They love him.
Yeah. Okay, Grumpy. Well, glad to have you finally voice your opinion, man. Always good to hear.
I saw one recently. It was the UK trying to quote the Fifth Amendment.
Oh, jeez.
The cop's like, you realize that you're in the UK and not the USA. So?
Yeah. Oh, my also covered another Mexican one I saw was
those will drive you nuts.
somebody tried to film
soft sits on the road because they'll say the same thing over and over.
So someone tried to film they're coming back in the country, like at customs. And yeah, that didn't go. It went all right. I mean, he got in and all that, but they're doing it to prove a point, and I don't understand the point a lot of them are trying to make when they're doing certain things like, especially Josh now thinking he's some sort of American hero. I about fell out of my chair when he first referred to himself as an American hero. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
You're the one who did did the video on that?
What about him? I haven't done a video yet on him being an American hero yet. Oh, I plan on it. I want to.
But I think
I want to get my words
put it
back.
on, didn't you? Or
I'm talking about. I think the first one I talked about it was today.
Okay, well, somebody did a video on that a while back. How disgusting it was that any of these officers compared themselves to civil rights heroes.
Yeah, I did that video. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I remember that. That was like, thank you.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, he went out there, and he was. What pissed me off was it was a video where he was trying to get the resistance out of jail, and he compared what the resistance being arrested to the ultimate sacrifice that civil rights activists make. I'm like, oh hell no. Hell no. That's just not even. And I make it a point to ask every author that comes to my channel how they feel about that, because I want him to see it and see how dumb of a fucking statement that was. That was just a ridiculous statement. Yeah, right. And no one has an opinion with Josh. Of course, a lot of them will skirt the question. Well, I'm like, well, you have an opinion, right?
No.
And then they answer
yes or no.
Yeah, it's usually easy. It's like you don't have to badmouth him. It's just, hey, do you agree with him saying this? I mean, not that tough. And not one person has agreed with him saying that. Not even Extra Good Citizen. He didn't agree.
It's like now the anti-maskers and the people who survived their rights. It's like a whole sob sits found something new to bitch about. Freedom to unmask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the freedom to kick you out too.
Right?
Less than
zero.
Out.
Josh Ayers, American -5.
Less than zero.
Yeah, less than zero.
A Costello song and a Brett Ellis Easton book.
What do you guys think of the guy Josh has been hanging around with for a while, Chuck Bronson? What's your opinions on him?
None yet, really. I mean, he'll never have a strong number 2 because he's such a dominant personality.
True.
Yeah.
What about you, Mrs. J?
This is how bad it is. I can't even recall the guy he's with now.
Yeah.
He just outshines everyone he's with.
Well, it's not like we have Bucket Boy or Joe Orca who are like strong number 2s because they couldn't shut their mouths.
True.
I think the best
strong number 2s is an understatement.
That's right.
Yeah.
Although
I think the better question,
like a girl, is that's so good.
I think the better question is what do we think of the guy hanging with Patty now?
That's his daddy.
You mean his daddy?
His daddy.
Is that his daddy?
In more ways.
Well, that's what he calls him, I guess.
I think that this is Patty trying to find a new Earl. That's what this strikes me as. He sees a guy that's confident about what he says, and he sees a guy that's confident for what he says and knows a little bit of the law, and he's saying, okay, this guy has a dominant personality. This is what I need. He needs a strong guy because he's not a strong presence on his channel. He needs somebody that is going to be able to talk to the police, to public officials with some sort of authority in their voice, which we all know Patty doesn't have. So I think that's what he sees him as the new Earl to Patty's Patty. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to say to that.
I just want to see a cop burst out laughing. I really.
We don't.
I know they have to be professional, but I just want to see one burst out laughing.
Honestly, even if they did, they'd edit it out. For all we know, every cop could laugh at Patty when they go to him. He just edits it out every time. You just don't know.
Yeah, some of them do edit a lot.
Oh yeah, Josh edits.
The cop cam footage.
Yeah, and Selmo edits all the time.
Yeah, Josh has been doing a lot of editing too. He'll say Power Wagon. You saw the video at Omaha Cop Block got arrested, right?
Yes.
Was it a live stream first, or did that video just pop up?
I thought it was a live stream.
Okay, because I saw a 10-minute video. It didn't show anything up. It only started right when the cops approached him, so you don't see what he was doing before the cops showed up. So there's no background. You don't have any real reason to know why the cops were called. You know what he was doing. So you have to fall. You have basically have to believe what Josh tells you happened because it doesn't show anything. And we all know Josh is not always as honest as he can be. So. If you watch the video, Floyd just walks right up to the cops, right? Just like he's strutting and all that, which it's not against the law. But I mean, he walks right up and he gets within 2 feet of the cop, right? And the cop pushes him back. Because it's like, dude, you're way too fucking close, obviously. And then he tries to walk up to him again. And it's just like, okay, to me, Floyd was asking for that. From what I understand, they arrested him, and the only charge that they had for him was resisting arrest, which is secondary charge. So more like he's gonna beat it. So I understand what they're saying. Oh, they arrested for no reason, but no, he was walking up on the cop. I mean, come on. And he was resisting. The cop was trying to grab him, and he was moving. Josh even said he's not resisting arrest. Bullshit, Josh. If you watch what you're recording, you'll see he was completely.
So I hear that a lot of the times Josh will provoke the cops with the camera off.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Is that a stunt a lot of them pull?
I bet you a lot of them do it. Actually, Good Citizen says the cops laugh at him all the time. Why don't you ever show? Do you ever show them laughing at you? You should. It would differentiate you from all the other auditors out there. Or I'm sorry, call cop watcher. It would make you different from all the other cop watchers out there. You should totally show it. Come on, I can show you have a sense of humor. Oh, if we do not edit, y'all say our video not win for losing. But come on, when you edit out a key part of a video that could show the lead up to why this person was arrested, but then continue to say it's an illegal arrest, that's not fair. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, even you can't disagree with that. You got to at least show the build up to why the person was arrested, not just the arrest. I can show you a picture of some guy off the street getting arrested and say, "Oh my God, the cop called him this and that and he did all this." He's the arrest. There's no proof of what happened. That's the only thing. No, you're absolutely right. Walking up to a cop is not against the law. Absolutely right.
But if he's working a crime scene, it is. It's not good.
Well, he wasn't. He got called, but we don't know why he was called. Is the thing. We don't know the reason. I mean, they showed up with their lights on, so they got a call about something. We don't know what because they don't show on the video what happened.
You said
"What's up, my friend? Welcome."
That's another one of my favorite ones. They're like, you can't have your emergency lights on. Why?
Yeah, I have no idea why. Like I said, I don't know why they're caught. Josh says because he was running around crawling with the mask on. That's why they were called. I don't know if they show up with lights on for that situation. That seems like a little extreme to be, showing up with lights on for a situation like that. I'm assuming there's more to it than that. Especially with Josh, there's more to it than that.
Yeah. Unless they knew it was Josh, if somebody recognized him and said, okay, we're taking
But I have to say, I'm a little disappointed with Floyd working with Josh in the first place. A little disappointed that he went out and did that. It's like, dude, really? Really, Josh? I was very disappointed. See, and that is what is good at Your Good Citizen. That's fine. And you do that for context, right? So no one can say, well, hey, this isn't what happened. They can't question you because it's shown right there. Josh doesn't do that. He sends to show bits and pieces that make it look better for him. As Your Good Citizen, you've been on here a few times, and we're always talking about Josh. Can you see the things that Josh does that are wrong just from the little bit that you've been on this channel? I mean, yeah, we badmouth him, and you might not agree with everything, but you can't disagree with everything that we've said about Josh, right? I'm just curious. Oh, so Comfortall's still here. All right, I'll look at Tulare County Cop Wash and Casey Camera Boy, HR, no problem. You know who else I'd like to get on here on panel sometime? Joe Cool. I'd like to get him on.
Oh, the hyena laugh.
That would be kind of cool, I think.
Never
I've been on a
heard of
couple
him.
panels with him. I've been on a couple panels with him, so maybe I'll hit him up sometime and see if he can come on.
He's got a crazy laugh.
Yeah, he does.
Is he an auditor?
Alleged auditor.
Yes, I agree, Dave. Floyd was the sacrificial lamb today. Absolutely. Yep, to what? You agree that Josh isn't all roses and cupcakes and sugar and spice and everything nice? Oh, let's ask this in the question. Do you believe that the ladies love AFA Extra Good Citizen? That's the important question. Do you
I was
think
going
the
to
ladies
just
love
ask that.
Nice. Great minds think alike, Mrs. J. Great minds think alike. I gain nothing by talking about another actress. No, I get it. I understand you don't gain anything, but I mean,
Josh is his guy.
Well, I don't know if Josh is his guy. I mean, he said that he doesn't agree with Josh. When I had him on one time, he disagreed with a few things Josh said, but I think he just doesn't want to burn any bridges. Which I can understand that. Do I like it? No, because it's a piece of shit. But I get it.
Hi, Dree.
Hey,
We're talking about somebody who left somebody in Florida, ran away from another situation in Boston. He's not a good guy. He'll sell you out in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. Glenn too, which I think Chuck's going to learn pretty soon. And Chuck looks like he wouldn't take no shit from Josh. I think Chuck would drop Josh if Josh tried to pull some shit on him. Chuck doesn't look like he'd put up with a bunch of shit. He won't put up with a bunch of Josh's shit. Unless they cross the line like Glenn did. Okay. Yeah, Glenn totally crossed the line. Well, Furry crossed the line. I don't hear you calling Furry out. Furry's a known homophobic.
Anti-Semitic.
Child. To a child and anti-Semitic. You're not calling him out.
Or it, or whatever he wants to be called now.
Oh, yeah.
No
whatever,
offense, no offense to whatever category they
SGV was using the term porch monkey. No one's calling him out.
That's gross. That is old South racist.
I have told him so that I'm not talking about. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I could understand that. That's fine. I got you. Okay, fair enough. Josh didn't cross the line when he sexually assaults women. Yeah, Josh is a piece of garbage, dude. You'll never hear me.
It's just like there's.
But to be fair, I do go in every one of his videos when I watch a video of his, or I do a report on a video. On all the videos, I go in with an open mind. If they do something good, I'll let them know they do something good. I just haven't seen a whole lot of good from Josh. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, which is never.
Yeah, I haven't yet. But if he does, I'll totally compliment him doing something
He had that one video like 2 months ago where they're watching the paramedics and all. He's very calm and saying what a good job they're doing. He's like, wait, you're setting somebody up for something.
You're waiting for that other foot to drop.
How can you do an audit on paramedics?
He didn't get that close. He was watching it, but he didn't say anything bad, or it's like, wait, something's wrong here.
Of course not. Of course not.
He was bored.
He's really. If you notice, well, most auditors, when they do fire stations, are usually really nice to the firefighters. They're usually pretty good. There are a few, like I saw a Rice Krispie video where he got upset because a firefighter didn't tell him his name, and he got really butthurt about that. But for the most part, they're usually really cool when it comes to firefighters.
Everybody should be.
Exactly.
And with cops also.
Well, yeah, they should be with cops too.
I am.
Until they give you a reason not to.
Dave Peterson, yes. Josh is still with Chuck, at least until he pisses Chuck off and Chuck decks him, which I hope is filmed.
I just want to see him get tased.
Yeah. I want to see P. Barnes come out of retirement for one day.
Okay, so Extra Citizen says he does not watch furry or SGV, so we can't talk about what I am not seeing. Hey, you know what? That's true. I mean, if you haven't seen him, you can't take our word for it. I wouldn't expect you to. Just like I'm sure you expect me. Just like I'm sure you would expect me to just take your word for it. So that's fair enough.
Especially when it comes to furry, you're not missing anything.
Yeah, Josh is definitely going to have another. When is his court date for the one in Boston? Or I'm not Boston, but the one for the robbery. That's coming up, right?
Supposed to be.
It's like next month or something like that. Next week or something.
Yeah, August.
I think it's the beginning of August.
Next month.
Almost next month, yeah.
Oh
so
shit!
he's gonna have to waddle his way back to Massachusetts pretty soon.
Or else.
Yep. He's gonna have to leave his wife behind, or maybe he'll take her. Mom, guess what? Your baby boy's married.
And the next time they get him, don't let him bond out. Just keep him.
That had to be a joke. Them talking about he's married.
Can you believe anything comes out of their mouths? No.
This makes me different from you guys, not talking shit, but when I do not like content, I do not watch. I hate game shows on TV, so I do not turn them on. No, I actually don't have an issue with the cop watching, like I've said in the past. I think it should be done. But I do think it's fair to see the right for it to be the right and the wrong that what they're doing to be called out. And the right gets called out by all their all the people that love them and all the channels that love them. It's only fair that, the stupid shit they do get called out.
That's good, May. That's a good question.
Oh, that's a good point. How do you know you don't like it? Watch. That's a good point. It's a very good question, man. I'd agree with you. Private business over churches. Oh yeah, private business. There's no point in that. You're auditing the whole auditing community is to keep the government accountable. How the hell are you keeping the government accountable by freaking auditing churches' chicken?
No, we're talking about churches, period.
Or church's chicken. You're talking about private business.
I love church's chicken. Wish we had one.
Oh yeah, there's some good chicken. They really do.
I grew up down south. I know about church's chicken.
Do they have here's a question in the chat. What's your favorite chicken?
Popeyes.
Popeyes. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go with Popeyes too. Popeyes is good chicken.
They've made the chicken sandwich into an art form.
Yeah, they really did.
Chick-fil-A is just like, what happened?
I don't like Chick-fil-A. It's too expensive too. It's like,
well, I don't go for philosophical reasons.
Okay, gotcha.
My daughter is asexual, so I tend to support her in certain causes.
Cool. So
it wouldn't even be so much that. And she said it's not even really that. It's just a matter of, hey, if a store manager says that's a location you know about, this is the company president shining same light on everybody.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot. Sorry, Zaxby's. I never heard of Zaxby's chicken. Is that like a local chain somewhere? Comfort Dome?
No, we have a couple out here in Salt Lake.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Popeyes again. I'm surprised you know what it said. KFC. KFC.
I will say KFC because we only have one Popeyes around here and one Chick-fil-A, and they're both brand new.
Yeah.
There's another KFC. You know what? KFC, I love their biscuits. Their biscuits are awesome. I will give KFC that. Their biscuits
Mashed
are
potatoes and
great.
gravy.
Yes.
The gravy is another food form.
Yes,
But
gravy is the staff of life.
The best red beans and rice, Popeye's chicken, no doubt.
Well, really, the only red beans and rice.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I think that's the only one that makes it.
Unless you go to some little restaurant in Louisiana, which imagine all the local eateries there. Last time I was down there 10 years ago, that's a staple. Everything.
Hey, you want to hear a good one?
Okay,
our Popeyes is owned and run by an Oriental family.
Really?
Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Everybody in the drive-through mic is Oriental, and you can't understand them.
Oh wow.
Well,
Jollibees. I never heard Jollibees chicken either.
Zaxby's was, when it first came around, was being advertised by Uncle Si of Duck Dynasty.
All right. May Chong, that's a great answer. The chicken I like the best is Anselmo. No, that's a coward.
Yes. Brave Sir Anselmo.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's. Oh wow.
Yeah. I hate KFC's mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. I don't mind their mac and cheese. I think it's all right. But Popeyes has better mac and cheese.
Has great mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Comfort doll, how dare you say you don't like their mashed potatoes?
It's anti-American right there. It's communist. It's communism.
It is. That's it.
Do we have to get rid of Colonel Sanders? And
yeah,
does he have to go too?
Anything wrong?
No, no. There's no way because he's not. Well, he is.
He's the Southern Colonel.
He was the owner. They can't get rid of him.
Yes, they can. Yes,
they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Well, they shouldn't get rid of Aunt Jemima either.
The woman who posed for that picture originally did a lot of good for people in her life.
She did. She was an ex-slave. She was an ex-slave, and she made quite a bit of money doing that.
And she consented to pose for that picture.
Yeah.
And
all right,
and the family, her family is against them getting rid of it too, even though they don't get any more money from it or anything. But they're against it.
Hey, I'm all for right change, and we always can use the right change. But virtue signaling just to be like on the right side of history, you think, is stupid.
Yeah.
Eskimo pies, really?
Yes, they are.
I mean, it's like I didn't hear an outcry coming from Alaska about Eskimo pies.
No, not at all.
And it's like,
there you go.
Uncle Ben's Rice. That man on that cover of Uncle Ben's Rice is a very dignified gentleman.
Yeah.
It's not Uncle Remus. Now that was racist.
You can say Uncle Tom, I guess.
I'm telling you what, if you want to see Song of the South, you gotta buy bootleg copies. They does not exist.
Nope.
Nope. They sell them. They sell them.
All right, so there's a link for anyone else who wants to join in. All right, so I guess what can we talk about here? Yeah, we've really we really had a lot of different conversations this live stream, haven't we? We've gone from Portland to D&D.
Let me throw you one more chicken reference in here. These used to be popular up here in the Northwest. They're called Coon Chicken Inn.
Oh no!
Chicken Inn.
Look them up.
Oh no!
They're gonna have to change their
name.
name.
A giant black guy with white teeth.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Man.
No, I'm not kidding. Look them up.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, and Sambo's was not originally Little Black Sambo's. Sambo's was named after the two owners, Sam, and the other guy's name was Bo Hansen. Later on, became Little Black Sambo's.
Oh wow!
The original Sambo's restaurants had nothing to do with that. I think there's one Sambo's left. It's Huntington Beach, California.
Oh wow!
Forgot about that
one Blockbuster left up in Washington.
There's actually some Alaska that's still open.
Oh, well,
there's like seven. There's like seven. There's like 7 Blockbusters that are still open, and most of them are in Alaska.
Yeah.
Is that true, Kimber? Kimber's in Alaska.
Oh yeah, she is.
I can see
she said that, and the island she's in, there's only one She said there's only McDonald's is the only fast food she gets. Do they jack up the prices? Is it like a Big Mac like $20 or something? I bet you they do.
I know everything on the Hawaiian Islands is like an extra $1 because of shipping.
Oh goodness, it's so expensive there. I went there for my
chain
brother's wedding.
restaurants aren't jacked up too much. They say like Subway's an extra $1. Okay, I can buy that. I understand that.
I have no idea why Blockbusters was still. I mean, why Alaska was still Blockbusters, but that's what I read. I was reading an article on Blockbuster, what happened to it, and the article told me that there was a bunch in Alaska.
Because Blockbuster did not see it coming.
Sure, Extra Good Citizen. What plug? As long as it's not Josh, I won't let you plug Josh or Anselmo or Patty
or Glenn.
Yeah, see, it's super expensive here. Timber, do you guys have do you have a Blockbuster on your island? Do you have a Blockbuster on your island, Timber? Or do you know of a near Blockbuster? I worked at a movie gallery. Before that, they were Front Row Video in the 90s.
Remember Hollywood Video?
Oh, the Blockbusters up there closed? Okay. Well, damn. Maybe I was wrong. My bad, guys. My bad. Timber, would you like to join the stream? You can tell us all about Alaska. We're all dying to know. I know Extra Good Citizen is dying to know about Alaska. That's why he's here.
We're going to send him there.
Extra Good Citizen, you never answered the question. Do you think the ladies love Josh? That's the question you have to ask for your plug. That's fair, right?
That's a whole lot of man.
It's a whole lot of man boob.
There was an Alaska
sorry, I couldn't help it.
Calls them man babies.
No Blockbuster. Okay. Oh, damn. Well, you know, everyone has to go out of business.
It was on like 4 or 5 years, though. They've had like different shows shot up there.
Oh, wow. Oh, did you guys hear Toys R Us is coming back?
What is?
Toys R Us is going to come back.
But not
you were really breaking up. I couldn't hear you.
I'm hearing rumblings that Live PD will be back.
So
I said not with
their viewers.
I said not with the giraffe. I hope that would be bad.
Yeah, Toys R Us. Man, Toys R Us was a staple for me growing up. Actually, it says you will not want to miss my live on Friday. Why? What are you doing? Are you going to go kick Josh's ass? I'm sure we'd all tune in for that.
It's not easy to miss.
Of course, he's not going to tell us.
I think Extra Good Citizen could totally take Josh. I think he could take him. I do. I like that answer. They love me.
I might be doing my toenails Friday.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer, Extra Good Citizen. They love me. That's a good answer. Oh, no. Let's ask the ladies on this show. Kimber, welcome. All right, Kimber. So, Extra Good Citizen. Extra Good Citizen.
Hey, Kim.
Kimber.
Extra Good Citizen. The ladies love him. Do you confer? Do you agree or disagree with that statement?
Well, he's not as creepy as Josh.
Okay, well, there you go. That's something. That's something.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Kim, what about you?
I don't fancy any of them, but...
Okay, well, there you go. Okay, so far we're 0 for 2. What about May? May, does Extra Good Citizen do it for you? Comfort Doll, what about you? Do they, all the ladies in here, do you agree the ladies love Extra Good Citizen?
Silence.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of people rush to say, yeah, Extra Good Citizen.
Yeah.
So we might be proving you wrong here. Then again, there is a delay, so that might be something to do with it.
Oh my goodness, there's 10 people here, and half of them are my group.
That's shameless plug. Well, here you guys go. He sent the donation, so I'll go ahead and plug this up for him. You will not want to miss my live on Friday, because
you're done.
I have it on good authority that the ladies love Extra Good Citizen, and that's why you don't want to miss it. Good authority, guys.
Well, because he tips them too for good service.
Oh, May takes the hold on. Where is it? May takes. She pleads the fifth, so that could almost be that's a yes. She takes the fifth. That could almost be a yes. Don't you guys agree? She pleaded the fifth. She didn't say no. She didn't say yes.
She likes him.
It could be, right?
Can I be
Maybe.
nasty? Can I be nasty?
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Nasty?
I see how damn sexy I am. Oh man,
At least
there's
we don't
no
have
shame.
to pay our way.
No shame in his
At least
game.
we don't have to
No
pay our
shame.
way.
And
Well,
Comfort
he had
Doll,
to pay for the plug.
absolutely no for EGC. No, I already plugged it before. So
I know.
so we got four no's and a maybe. So
Oh no,
that's,
I'm definitely not a maybe.
No, not you. May pled the fifth.
Oh, okay.
My book, that's a maybe. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I doubt it. I think she's just trying to be nice. May's nice.
Yeah, so was I.
Not true. May's nice. But May's not usually nice, so I don't understand why she wouldn't just want to. She gets into his ass all the time, so yeah.
May, let it go.
Here we
Come
go.
on, let it rip.
Here we go.
Tell us how you really feel.
Hell no. Hell no. There you go. We have it.
Thank you,
Not
May.
one yes.
Sorry to deflate your bubble there.
I'm sure it didn't.
Still
fun.
No, I'm sure it
you guys
doesn't
very well
either because you got to be kind of egotistical or delusional.
Yeah, and you got to have
do
thick
what they
skin
do.
to do, and thick skin. You definitely have to have thick skin. Which is, I think, some
But
of the
they
auditors
don't.
They don't.
No, a lot of them
easily
don't.
offended.
A lot of them don't.
Especially S. Elmo.
True.
Wow.
True. Oh yeah. Or Josh. Come on,
He's
guys. Hit likes.
following
Hit likes.
me.
Hit
Yeah,
the
that
likes,
kid
guys.
in that video, it has the Anselmo thing down perfectly. He's following me.
Yeah, he did. That was pretty sad right there. So Kimber, welcome. How'd you enjoy the live stream earlier today with the garden? You were there for a while. Did you enjoy that?
That was awesome.
Cool.
I watched
Right
it
on.
later. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's I'm still trying to get on him to get more videos out for you guys because I know there's a lot of people that do enjoy something different other than watching auditing stuff. Shameless plug for me, Extra Good Citizen. You should go ahead and check out that video too. You might learn a little something about gardening. Not saying you don't know anything about gardening.
So were you in the video or you just
No, not at all.
No,
I was just taking it. I was showing his garden. Man, the sunflowers like huge.
I saw that. That was
huge.
Incredible. And I learned who the three sisters were.
Yeah, but the flower itself isn't that big.
Yeah,
I never
they
knew
get
that
pretty
squash
huge.
watered the corn.
Yeah, right. I didn't know about that either. It keeps the water in the soil, so
That
it
is
helps with
incredible
that.
to learn these
Isn't
little
it?
things like that.
Native Americans learned this all a long time ago, and they do it in Hawaii too. Cameron, so you do some gardening. What kind of stuff do you grow when you do?
Legal stuff.
Kale and kind of leafy things do really well here, but it's been so wet this year that everything is just kind of rotted.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, right on. You ever thought about doing you ever thought about doing stuff for like a greenhouse? That might help.
We have done that in the past. That's just a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. You're absolutely right.
I miss gardening.
Right. Yeah, I used to help my mom garden. I used to go out and pick the weeds. One year, she did cucumbers, and we forgot there was a cucumber like at least 2.5 feet big. Of course, we didn't eat it because it was obviously it's been there forever. But we tried to see. We're like, oh my god, what if this is a Guinness record? And we looked nowhere close. It was nowhere near the record for a cucumber. We're like, damn, totally deflated our egos. Like, damn, we're in the Guinness Book of Records. Nope, not even. It's a little sad.
I garden weeds now. I grow weeds.
Very creative jokes coming up for that, but not on the air.
Here's an idea, guys. Extra Good Citizen says, how about me do a good cop, bad cop show? Who would like to see that?
Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Okay, what about Sean? What do you think?
Who's going to pick the good cops and the bad cops?
That's a good point. Who would be?
Because if Citizen's picking them, we already know where it's going.
No, it's going to be me and him.
Okay.
And
me and him were
Extra
talking.
Good Citizen is a good guy. I mean, I don't consider him a bad auditor.
He does cop watching. He doesn't really do a whole lot of the auditing, and he's not too bad about the auditor spiel type thing.
Right.
And so, I mean, I give him that. But I think I would like to do that Extra Good Citizen. You know, yeah. Let's do something like that. I think that would be interesting.
But make sure we have Chief Tuttle with us.
Yes, Chief Tuttle would be great.
Yes. And there's another cop, I think, who comes on Chuck's stream.
I'm trying to get. Yeah, I want to. I actually would love. I want to.
Might be the same one.
Oh, go ahead. I also would like to do like an all auditor panel. Would you be interested in that Extra Good Citizen to be one of the guests on the all auditor panel?
Oh man, I think I'll watch the replay.
If you do that, I'll do the good cop bad cop thing with you. Trade for trade. Okay, we can do that. That sounds good.
But here's the problem: can you get the auditors on the panel?
I think Extra Good Citizens there. I might be able to, because people, you know, in the audit community respect him. So I think with him there, that it might be able to get me some people on it. I know I could get probably not Floyd back, more than likely. We can get extortion watchers. We can get him
what
on.
about Peachy? What is she?
Peachy, we can get Peachy on. Might be able to get Caroline Fort Worth on. Peachy, I think it's more of a. I don't know what you call her. I think you'd have to ask her what she considers herself as. So, what do you think, Extra Good Citizen? You want to do an all auditor? Would you be interested, sir? Someone driving? I thought you hear like a turning signal almost.
No.
Oh, okay, maybe it's something else. Maybe it's a clock or something. Someone's got a big grandfather clock, don't they?
Yeah, I
think
hear
it's. I think it's Sean typing.
No.
Okay, cool. So Extra Good Citizen is down to do. He's down to do an auditor panel. Great. So I just got to get a few more. I'm pretty sure I can get News Now Floyd in. Extortion Watchers. That's 3. 4 with me. So 2 more. Ooh, who else? I don't even know. Extra Good Citizen. See if you can get Patty to come on. He probably won't though. He probably won't. Well, he might if there's more auditors there. If there's more auditors there, he might do it. He might be more inclined. You know, because it won't be.
Patty comes on. Vilified's got to come on. You know he wants him some Bobby.
Yeah. We all want a piece of Patty, man. He just won't come on. So cool. So we'll set something up, and then we'll do the good cop bad cop thing. So email me, Extra Good Citizen, and we'll get some stuff set up. Cool. 2 new ideas for 2 different shows. I'm on a roll today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Get stuff done.
Kimber, it's nice to hear your voice. I've never heard you before.
It is.
You have. I used to be on No Good Reason all the time.
Don't say it.
Too late.
Sorry.
Be like Beetlejuice. You say it 3 times, he'll show up.
You might want to be paid. I know Nomad wanted to be paid when I wanted to interview him. That was pretty funny.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Pay me.
Maybe we can get his buddy in.
Maybe I did hear you on there. I just don't remember, Kim.
I've never been on No Good Reason to stream. I've never even watched one of their stuff. I'm just subscribed to them.
Twice.
I've never caught any of their stuff.
Yeah, we're not on either. They won't let us.
No, we're all banned.
Yeah.
All right. End of story.
How fast do you think they can get over there and say something?
So, Kim, how long have you been in Alaska?
On and off for 30 years.
Wow.
30 years? Oh, wow. Nice. Very cool.
You
So, where did you
go back?
Yeah.
What?
Where'd you grow up? In Alaska?
In California.
Oh, whoop, whoop, California.
I'm from California, from around the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's different. Yeah.
My family's all down there. It's just my mom and I up here.
Oh, nice. Cool. So what do you do? Did you move there for job related things?
Well, I came here as a kid with my parents
Okay.
and kind of stayed and went away, went to college and moved out, did my own thing down south. But I always come back. It's beautiful here. I live on an island with 9,000 people and 13 miles of paved road.
You know what? To be fair,
Have you always been on the island?
What's that, Miss Jane?
Have you always been on an island?
Yeah, here in Alaska, yeah.
Yeah, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. My brother's been in Hawaii for like almost 15 years now. He moved out when he was about like, I want to say 18 or 19, and it really helped change his life. Being out in not Alaska, in Hawaii. I actually really want to go to Alaska because I want to see the Aurelia Borealis. I would love to see that.
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, I believe it. And then also, I think it'll be a trip to be out there when the times where it doesn't get dark. Oh man, that must be a trip. How long did it take you to get used to that?
Where I live, it's southeast, and we don't get the extreme daylight and the extreme darkness.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Our weather's like Seattle's weather.
Oh, that's not bad.
And we don't get much snow.
How cold does it get?
The average in the winter is about 35, 40.
Ooh. That's just too cold.
But you know,
oh, that's warmer than here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You guys had a worse winter there, Miss J, than we had.
Jeez.
Yeah,
winter in Chicago is brutal.
In southeast.
See,
I'm by Buffalo.
See,
we'll come to Buffalo. Come to Buffalo in the winter.
I said I don't like the cold.
No, come to Buffalo in the winter.
Oh, I was in Missouri, man. 100 degrees in the summer, like -2 in the winter. Horrible.
No, thank you. Whew, too hot and too cold.
Yeah, it was just way, and the heat was humid. It was humidity.
Oh, yes.
I hate humidity. Cannot stand
it.
I'd much rather have a dry heat.
We just had a week worth of 90-degree humid weather. It's like been the warmest summer that we've had in ages.
I grew up down south, and I was asthmatic, and I actually did better in the wintertime than I did in the summer.
Oh, wow.
Because the humidity would eat me alive every summer.
Yeah. They say the humidity is good for your skin, though.
Yeah, but you can't go outside.
True. That's true. That is
I'm
true.
sure it's good for your skin because you're always soaking wet with sweat, and it keeps you
Exactly. You walk outside and you're drenched.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And don't wear any nice clothes outside. They're going to be ruined.
Oh, no. Not at all. You probably have a hard time getting that, that salt crust on a shirt, that people sometimes get from wearing the same shirt too long and sweating too much.
Take it off and it stands up on its own.
Right?
Yes. It's time to do your laundry and the socks are walking down the hall.
Hey, Power Wagon, Extra Good Citizen wants to know why you hate him so much. I don't think he hates you so much at all. I just think he had some choice words for you, and I think that's about it. We all have words for everyone that comes on this show, whether it be good or bad, helpful or not helpful. Kimber, there's a good question for you. Frauditors you cannot stand. Go.
Oh, gosh. Patty, of course. Josh. Who am I missing? But those are my two big ones that I really don't like.
Okay. What about Anselmo? Do you like Out of America? No? Okay. So you said you kind of like to see what Extra Good Citizen does. What are some of the reasons you do enjoy watching it? Or can settle try watching it, or whatever.
I've never seen any of his videos. I've just seen him on here talking to you, and he doesn't. He doesn't seem like the cocky idiot like some of the other guys are or people are.
He's very cocky. Are you kidding?
Well, he's not as
Ladies
bad
love
as-
him.
No, he doesn't seem as bad as the others when it comes to
No,
that.
agreed. You're right. He doesn't seem quite as cocky, but come on, you can't admit he's a little cocky when he comes on.
Faint praise.
I've never seen any of his videos, so I don't know how he does with the
Okay,
I've never
so you just seen him on
seen
here.
any
Okay.
of his videos.
Yeah.
Did you ever, Kimberly? Did you ever watch the interview I did with Omaha Cop Block?
I don't think so.
Oh, how long you been watching the channel? I'm just curious.
I came in, gosh, maybe a month ago.
Oh, then yeah, you missed Omaha. You missed that interview then. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
If you also want to see,
and
if you
Mr.
go back,
J.
I have an interview with Kate from the Maxwell Report as well, somewhere back there, which is pretty cool. If you want to check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, wait a second. I haven't even seen that one.
You haven't? Yeah, it's there.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to go find it.
Yeah, it's definitely there. It's my first interview. Kate was my very first interview.
How long ago was that? Because I'm like one of your first.
My goodness, that was a while ago. It was quite a while ago, probably at least 6 months before the new year for sure.
Okay, I probably just missed it.
Yeah, sometime in 2019. I'll go ahead. You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll make a community post about it. That way, anyone who hasn't seen it can check it out. Because I am noticing like some of my first videos, it's not showing up. They're like it's cutting off. I think because I have too many videos, I guess. So it's not showing every single video of mine. So there's some videos that you guys aren't getting able to see. Oh, he's actually shy. Oh, we all get
Aww.
Hey, Kenny, here's a question for you, because you're a moderator. You run this. I noticed that we were on Massel a couple weeks ago, and I know Kate's she's a tough lady and she can put up with a lot, but some of those men were cursing so much. It's like, come on, a little decorum here.
Yeah, but that's the way they run their channel, which is great. I mean, that's what I think I love about them. That everyone, just like here, they're willing to say whatever they want. But I try and make sure I'd rather people come on here and be a little bit more more decorum, and for the most part people do. But I think that's one thing I do like about them, and I think Kate's not going to put up with anybody's shit. That or the fact that Maxwell Mitch is there too. But yeah.
Well, we think he's locked in the basement.
Think he what?
Yeah, she's got him tied up in the basement.
He's not complaining, mind you.
He's not. I wonder if she's in that cop outfit.
Everybody stop for a moment.
Yeah. There we go. Let's ask Actually Good Citizen. What did you think of Kate in that cop outfit? Don't act like you didn't see it. We know you saw it.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Yeah, I give her credit for being a good sport for doing that.
Yeah.
Although she did make sure the microphone was in the way.
Oh.
No, I'm saying the way that guys talk to Kate that way, it's like, I was brought up, you didn't do that. I know, times have changed, but some of their stuff was so graphic and vile, it was ridiculous.
She's a tough chick. I don't think there's too much that scares her.
Oh, no, not at all.
Come on, she could put a sailor to shame.
This is true. I guess it's just the old Southern boy in me. I guess it's just the way I'm brought up.
Oh, you're trying to ride in on your white horse and save her from all the big bad men, huh, Sean?
No, she'd probably beat the hell out of me.
She probably would.
And make you say thank you.
Yeah.
Beat me, whip me, hurt me.
Man.
Thank you.
Oh man. So Kimberly, did we ask you? Oh no, I think you did say no. That ladies don't love AFA. You're in that camp too, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay, that's good. Are there any auditors that you think the ladies do love?
Oh, hell no.
What about you? Pay for?
Kind of hot.
Who?
Brandt. Eric
Oh,
Brandt, isn't that his name?
Eric Brandt? Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hello.
Kimber.
Hello. Hello.
You've just
Yes,
been
Mr. Dick?
excommunicated.
Did you hear the question correctly?
Right?
She's trolling
He's
us.
scary.
Comfort Doll says nope as well.
Yeah, he does a real good job in court, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Where was that? Where was that video?
Colorado?
Yesterday.
That was Masshole yesterday?
Yeah.
You saw it too, Kenny, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that was
Oh
awesome.
my.
So as a good
God.
citizen, how did you think the court treated you while you were in there? I'm obviously you weren't hurt by it, but I thought, did you feel you were treated fairly or no? I'm a person that sees personality before looks. The cop outfit seemed kind of like a ploy to me. Ah, okay.
Okay.
She wore that because of a bet, though, didn't she? Because she lost a bet.
She did. That's right.
No, she said she wears to get to 5,000 subscribers, or is it 7,000? Yeah. If they got to a certain point,
5,000.
Yeah. Because she wore
it last year for Halloween.
Yes.
It was her Halloween outfit.
And everybody kept rewatching it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loved it.
It was so popular, they made a shirt with it on it.
I thought she looked great in it.
Yeah.
Comfort Doll. Comfort Doll. Did you really say that about Will?
Oh, Comfort Doll. Will Turret isn't bad looking. Well, there you go.
If he wasn't so creepy, I mean.
Well, see, then you agree. Right? So then you agree with her. Then, if he wasn't creepy, he wouldn't be bad. So she is right. Then,
out of all of them, yes. Out of all of them, honestly, I thought he was a much younger man than he is. Okay. I thought he was 20-something.
He's been with Anselmo for like Mr. America for like 15 years now.
He's almost 40.
Yeah, he's almost 40.
So is Anselmo.
Hey, Elmo calls.
Daddy's the youngest.
Quit calling him Ass Elmo. Ooh. There's another character I can write up.
What about Ass Elmo?
Yeah, have Elmo.
We've been calling him Ass Elmo for ages.
Yeah.
I know. But if I can get Elmo, we can like use him. Elmo running, going wow.
No, I still say we need a heat-seeking missile that screams, "You're following me!"
Yeah. There was no question that the kid saw that video of him at that police station.
Yeah, that kid in that police
station. He asked
him
a question. The cop came up and answered it.
He did. I mean, they actually really did.
Yeah.
That kid, in my opinion, had no reason. There's no reason he should have been out there doing that.
They should give him.
Obviously, his father agreed.
Yeah. Hannah, I know you're going to cover this tomorrow, but I just want to say one thing. If I would have done that when I was a kid, my father would have drugged me down to that police station by my ear and made me apologize to every single person in that station.
Oh, my mom too. It would have been, yeah, absolutely. Hell, my mom I had to go apologize to the kid that I punched because he was talking about my mom. I had to apologize to that kid. Do you know how that was embarrassing?
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah. My mama would have come down to that cop station and said, "You better keep him because he comes home, he's dead. He's better."
I was going to say I would have never made it back alive.
No,
yeah, absolutely.
You better keep him.
No, I was definitely raised to respect law enforcement.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And my parents.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah, I feel kids nowadays, without the being able to punish their kids properly, kids are definitely growing up in a much easier time.
No consequences.
Exactly.
Well, this is one thing Bill Maher said. He said we're raising the "fuck you, mom" generation.
We are, absolutely.
I can't
Agree
even
with that.
imagine talking to my mother the way some of these people do now. It's like, huh?
All right, guys, this was a lot of fun. It's like almost 10 o'clock here, so
It's always fun.
I can't argue. I don't even know what time is it where you are, Kimber?
It is 8:43.
In the morning or the evening?
Wow, it's only 2 hours
Evening.
from me. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, but I think it's Thursday there, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday or
Tuesday,
Wednesday.
yeah.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Wednesday.
My
We're
bad.
just an hour
Wednesday.
behind
Yeah.
watching.
Oh wow, not bad. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Chuck's the one we
It's
gotta
only
watch for.
12:43 a.m. here.
Only.
And it's, what time is it where Chuck is? Like noon?
It is 12:43 p.m.
Yes. So he might be up and streaming.
Or working.
Did you see him in Virgo today?
No, I missed it.
It was
Me
the
too.
trial
I'm
run of the Chuck
sleeping.
and Virgo show.
Yeah, I missed it too. I usually watch
the Virgo and Chuck show real soon.
Oh,
Virgo's
it's gonna
good.
be awesome.
All right, so make sure you guys check out. Me and Extra Good Citizen are going to be putting some stuff together.
Okay.
Good cop, bad cop things sometime in the future. I think that was a good idea. I mean, we can definitely. We might not agree on the things, but we can definitely have a cordial conversation. So look for that. And then
Try
he
to
also
agree
agreed
on
to
the ground rules.
Of course, we're going to do that. Of course, we'll sit down and do all that. I'll have a video for you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Sean, for showing up. Thanks, Miss J. Kimber, thank you. Actually, Citizen, thanks for being around. Comfort Doll, thank you. Jarhead, thank you, sir.
I will say, it's a good citizen. Thanks for being a good sport.
Yeah, he's definitely been a good sport.
You know,
Try to do. Thank you. Sorry, hold on. I think anyone else? I don't see anyone else. Indy Poe, thank you. Anyone else who I missed? Thank you for joining. It's 11:45 here. Yeah, so you're on the East Coast.
Do you know where your children are?
Do you know where your children are?
That used to be the common thing at like 9 p.m. at night on like before the next show come on.
That was our 11 o'clock news.
No, down south in Alabama, it was like 9 p.m. They say that even before the next show came on.
Probably earlier than that.
That was our 11 o'clock news starting every night.
See, I was on Central Time, so our news was 10 o'clock.
Do you know where your children are?
Yep.
It's okay, Kimber. Just thanks for coming on. It was a pleasure. You're more than welcome to come on whenever we come on panel. If you would like to be on the Saturday panel that I'm going to have for, we're going to be talking about Antifa and what was it? Antifa and COVID-19.
Yeah.
So if you want to,
pleased with the response.
Exactly. So
you want to talk about COVID?
We're going to talk about COVID and yeah, they do. They're actually, you can actually monetize your COVID videos now.
You can say COVID on the air now.
Yep. Ever since I started being monetized, they say, "Hey, monetize your COVID videos talking about COVID." I'm like, wow, okay. I think as long as you don't tell any, like, you don't go the will route. Don't go the will route, and I think we'll be okay.
And don't say, like Virgo is a soft sit. She's afraid to say it in its full form.
All right, so thanks, guys. Hope you guys tune in for tomorrow's video. It should be a good one. And everyone, stay safe. If you work, make sure you stay safe. Don't let the bed bugs bite if you're going to sleep. And we'll see you again on another video, guys.
And nothing I just said came up.
What'd you say?
Right?
What'd you say?
What did you say? It was like really. Like,
did it all break up?
Yeah, it was really breaking up.
Listening.
Okay.
Go ahead. What do you have to say?
I said thank you, Kenny, and good night, Sean. Good night, Comfort Doll. Good night, Taze. Good night, Dree. Good night, Kim. Thanks, Kenny.
Good night.
Catch you later.
Oh. All right, later, guys.